Why you think we get alive this? Real nigga shit came to kill a process. Gotta kill all the nonsense. Tell them do better when they lie, ho. Ay.
Just fight them. I was gonna rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless.
Are you not entertained? Yeah, these niggas rhyme cool, Cam. I got the hot for 'em, like a summer crush.
Coming up, I got them Fahrenheits. I turn the oven up.
Double up, Elmer Fudd barrel, Bugs Bunny hunt.
Banana clips, monkey
No,
lunch.
long nose, Humpty Hump.
Spun and duck, threw an uppercut, then another punch.
Runner up, won't be no tie, son. Buster Dougie. What?
Love and lust, life is but a war. I see blood and guts.
Yeah, bump your gum, shrimp. Got a lot of lip, bubble gum.
Lifeless in a box, you getting chalked.
Slick.
Be a bunch of nuts.
That's crazy. Got to talk dirty, Mom's Mabley. I'ma make your girl hold a stick like Sabi.
I'ma be the reason that Brenda got the baby. Lord save me. Praying to the sky as I wonder this. Is that a cloud or a camouflage mothership?
It's Money Mitch when the chips down, like some onion dip.
Another switch, shooting with an arc, ain't no covenant.
It's a jungle gym, pulling off these balls, push them up a bit.
Sun is lit, moon and the stars, I've been juggling.
It's troubling, pockets fat, yo, through the punishment.
Hung and lynch, same money tree can make a brother rich. One cop, fill him up with lead. One shot, off with his head. Two shots, coming for the bread. Three shots, run from the bed. I'm so dark that my shadow's afraid. I'm so fast that my shadow's delayed. Even after I move, my shadow remains. I'm so fast that my shadow's your shade.
Life's a beach, hope for rowboats and paddles for waves. How you could train all day but don't master the plane. Your car battery drain, need character gain. So what you quarantine? You know it still travels your name. The phrase.
I put my knees in the gravel and praise. My vision gets better as reality fades. I feel like my head is not attached to my body, and I feel like my body's not attached to my legs.
Off a hot flashing grenade out the battle brigade, seeking higher talent to reign, gravity like a grave. But hey, you know how I'm rocking. Mick Jagger on stage, dagger the blade, Wesley Snipes. These attacks you evade. It's the same.
I can't imagine the pain, what it feels like to hear you're just an African slave. Walking out the thunderstorm dry. Bottle's too fast for the rain.
Yeah, bottle, tapped in my brain, got the patterns arranged. Yo, like the match for the sage, I can match with a sage. Time shackled with the age, mind trapped in the phase. Look into that, turn your dial up, you're back in the days. Niggas dizzy probably.
Light-skinned Biggie with a slimmer body. Seen a dead body more healthy than your living body. Add a barrel to the double barrel, that's a triple shot. One shot, triple homie. Father, little kid, and mom. Everybody dead, that's Whitney Bobby. Fire on the track, that's Ricky Bobby.
Keep that shit low though. Kitty potty with his hottie. She a hodo. City property. Busy body. She gon' go over liquor shopping. Rolled up and got puffy like Diddy body. Take that.
Get him sloppy. Tupac in the lobby. Throw him in the trunk, then I hit the body. Study kung fu, then I did karate.
Yo, I'ma rob the robber before he get the robber.
Inner conflict of a nigger Nazi.
Everybody in the city zombies.
One cop, fill him up with lead. One shot, off with his head. Two shots, coming for the bread. Three shots, run from the bed.
1, 2, 3, it's the manifest destiny. Black magic, Lux, Kambata, evolution of hip-hop. Aye-oh.
Did you know that the average adult has 5 to 20 pounds of toxic poop in their body?
Hi, Verizon launched the first 5G network, and now we want to be the first to give everyone the joy of 5G by giving every customer a new 5G.
Kumbaya, my lord, I might say things that you might not support. When do I drop the torch, bless my enemies, which whom I mop the floor with? It's true, my thoughts are more big. I'ma do my job, of course, shit. Can't fit in my shoes, niggas wishing I lose, I'ma get it like, whoop. I done left it all behind me in Cali while yelling goodbye to my family. I had to do a little soul search. All of my demons kept on fighting and scrapping. Inside of my mind I was crashing, maybe I was having a growth spurt. They tell me I should go out and mingle, it don't work. I've contemplated on whether or not to smoke perp. Think you sick in the head, come visit my shed. I live on the edge, let's jump, shit, I'll go first. Yikes, quite preposterous. White kids soaking up the hype of off it. Hi, I'm Hops and I'm obnoxious. I've been talking like the guy from Boston. Watch me rise to top 10. You know what I mean, ain't no one like me. I'ma turn all of my haters to some overnight fiends. I done made a lot of money from exposing my creep. Flow catch bodies like it's COVID-19, nigga. Bitch, listen, I'm exerting the gas fumes. I'm the asshole who goes to work in the bedroom. Me and my alter ego make a murderous rap group. I'm handing beef to niggas like I'm serving the fast food. I should have been spazzed, not a burden is passed through. Haters wanna laugh at all the hurdles I ran through, but the word on the avenue is now they wanna watch you pee like a fucking pervert in the bathroom, nigga. Ill, yeah. The ladies always tell me I'm a real cunt. These whack motherfuckers, that's a meal. Lunch on every instrumental, I'ma spill guts and I'm still nuts. Like RoboCop scrotum, I'm giving niggas hell, but I really hope I'm not gone. And if I do, I'm pulling up with hoes in my form while the man above is watching with his coke and popcorn. But I guess I'm a villain, labeled as strange, labeled a clown, labeled deranged, labeled as someone you might put to shame, labeled a freak who's unable to change. I'm sick in the head, but sick with the grind. I am not something you casually find. Where's the light? Give me a sign, cause I got way too much shit on my mind. And I'ma get it all out. Kumbaya, my lord, I might say things that you might not support. When do I drop the torch, bless my enemies with whom I mop the floor with? It's true, my thoughts are morbid. I'ma do my job, of course. Shit, can't fit in my shoes. Niggas wishing I lose, I'ma get it like. I've been noticing this shift in the industry. Too many niggas who appear to be gritty, flashing they nice jewels, bragging about some pills and packing a rifle. You just gonna be another rapper to die soon. That's another body off the market. Rigor mortis, see them beat for police, saw the carcass. Some of these niggas really bout it, they gon' show you all the corners. Now your mama gotta see you dropping slowly on a harness. Shit, it might be mean ass, I really mean it. The reject that you all love, I ain't he-man. Some niggas ain't got a piss and pot they can pee in. They hate the planet, so they come at you looking for revenge. That's why I gotta go to sleep with the non-touch. Niggas creeping up, fuck it, I ain't leaving survivors. One squeeze of your spine bust. Actually, I don't want your dirty corpse on my carpet. Get the fuck out of here. My attitude's that of a Hulk smash, mixing Tony Montana snorting bags of his coke stash. If it's true that I'm a savage in cold rap, I might as well rock a white jacket and pump hat. Dissing me is like having your throat gagged and fucked till your inside sagging and prolapse. Big and Pac was a tragedy, no cap, but hearing me rap is like having them both back. Yeah, so how can you deny not for rude as I living on cloud nine? Better believe the altitude is high. Niggas say the game's better hops, and now that you arrived, out to lacy motherfuckers with an album you can buy. Yes, I had to go retarded, I was dropped at birth. Fuck all y'all, I'ma let my cock disperse. I got a constant urge to let the bombs emerge, and only time I'm worn out is when it's hops emerge. I'm a villain, labeled as strange, labeled a clown, labeled deranged, labeled as someone you might put to shame, labeled a freak who's unable to change. I'm sick in the head, but sick with the grind. I am not something you casually find. Where's the light? Give me a sign, cause I got way too much shit on my mind. And I'ma get it all out. Kumbaya, my lord, I might say things that you might not support. When do I drop the torch, bless my enemies with whom I mop the floor with? It's true, my thoughts are morbid. I'ma do my job, of course. Shit, can't fit in my shoes. Niggas wishing I lose, I'ma get it like. That's another body off the market.
Hi, Verizon launched the first 5G network, and now we want to be the first to give everyone.
We are back on the Smokers Lounge. I am your host, Chris Cyphers. We are sponsored by Executive Sessions. Salute to the fam. Thanks for the pack. Talk to me good. What's going on, family? You know? When you come through, please hit that like button. subscribe if you haven't, and please share the bill. So you already know we're gonna have some info coming through. Nonetheless, please hit the notification button or the bell so you can get all the notifications when we go live, and you can be part of the build. Shout out to Mommy Chilla. What's going on? Salute to the fam. Appreciate you coming through. First one in the building. That's what I'm talking about. I had an eventful night last night. Balance Truth in the building. On the panel, what's going on, brother? Salute to the fam.
Peace, bro. How you doing?
I could say I'm doing a little bit better, but I'm still in a mind frenzy at this point right now. And you probably don't know what I'm talking about. I'm going to that. But nonetheless, high frequencies over here, still rising above all occasions, But last night I was supposed to go be at an event with the cuz DJ Drama, and seems like things were more eventful for me, well, things that was very eventful, that took place before me even getting there. Kind of seemed like it was throwing the sign, but it wasn't throwing the sign because it didn't make sense. If it was throwing the sign, then I wouldn't end up still going, So I think it was just pure stupidity upon another humanoid. But other than that, I'm on my way to the event. Well, not to the event, to meet up with fam and meet up with them and stuff, so I could actually go to the event along with them. And a block before I go and park my car, I get sideswiped, by an imbecile. And I mean, at that point, just fuck up my whole night. Because now we got to make a report. I pulled over and he pulled over. So now we have to make a report. So obviously, we have insurance and whatever. So, got to get his information and everything. The main problem that I had, and it wasn't really like anything like escalated into anything crazy. Nothing went crazy. Police came. Everything was cool. Nothing was really stressful. Nothing was really crazy. The only thing that was really weird was all three of them kept asking the same question. So they're getting prepped into doing something that's very repeatedly. Like you will get like 4 cops coming through to asking you, "Oh, was you wearing your seatbelt?" Then another one will come over, "Oh, were you wearing your seatbelt?" Oh, and another one will come ask you, were you wearing your seatbelt?" Shit like that. Very repetitive. So if you come across a situation like that, if you get into an accident, don't be alarmed. Don't feel no type of way. That's something they're telling to all of the cops. So all the cops are actually coming asking the same questions to try to make sense of something. It's really not doing anything. It's just making them look more suspect. However, don't take heed into that. Just give them the same answer that you gave the prior cop. So, they asked me about my seatbelt and all this other shit. I'm just like, well, yeah. I mean, you was just right here when I just told the officer before me that's handling most of everything the same answer. So why are you asking? Don't do that, y'all. Don't do that. Don't do that. I didn't do that. Don't do that. Just don't do that. Keep it calm, because when you do that, you draw more heat to yourself. Then you start to look like the aggressor. Then they might start saying, "Oh, have you been drinking? Have you been smoking? Have you been doing this and all this other?" this, that, and the third. Of course, they didn't search my car. Why they didn't search my car? They don't have no warrant to search my car, and they will never get permission to search my car. However, they would try to confiscate your keys. So just in case, you know, you're still able to pull off, you can't pull off. Other than that, all right, cool. So I got sideswipe, you know, a little fender damage, you know what I'm saying, a little rim damage, you know, the car took off my right mirror. So yeah, I got damage to that. So yeah, I have to go to a mechanic and get an estimate, or go to Acura and get an estimate of everything that's going on within that, you know. So of course I'm gonna do that because it's not my fault and I'm not at fault. And you got insurance, so that's cool. So insurance is gonna pay for that. So I'm gonna get that estimate, get that done, and you know, we good. But other than that, like, you know, as far as like injuries, I have no injuries. I'm totally fine. However, I'm still going through the shock of the situation. I haven't really got into a lot of accidents when I was actually the one driving. However, it still wasn't my fault, but I haven't really gotten into a lot of accidents that I was driving. So it's still pretty shocking and mind-boggling to me at this point right now. And still from previous, you know, situations I've been in, you know, dealing with vehicles, even military vehicles, you know, it's very traumatic. So I'm trying to keep my head up and trying to relax and trying to keep everything cool. So I just want to come out and talk and express about that. So if anybody got anything to say, your words, your opinion will be very needed. Will be needed at this point. You know what I'm saying? Because your brother is going through it right now. And it's not more the point of money. It's not more the point of getting my car fixed. It's not a point of anything. It's very it's shock and trauma. So if anybody have any, you know, thing on that, you know, I would love you to come speak.
Hell yeah, that's unfortunate, bro. I hate when shit like that happen. Now you gotta go through go through the motions, and all the nigga had to do is just pay attention to where the fuck he driving. But don't let it get you down, brother.
Oh yeah, never that. Yeah, it's not getting me down. It's just, you know, it's just a moment thing that's, you know, it's just happening just because of, you know, prior incidents that happened with vehicles and things. So I got this traumatic experience that, you know, still kind of latches on to me from the past. And I haven't been in one for a while, like a while, like a long time. And you know, it's just, you know, it's there, so I gotta recognize it and I gotta go through it, you know. So I'm not really
But
trying to let it really affect me and affect my daily lives. However, you know, certain things can happen, you know. So, you know, I rather, you know, talk to my fam and let them know like, yo, this is where I'm at right now, you know. Um and if anybody got anything, you know, to help along with it, you know, um, I would love, you know, those words, you know.
yo,
Shout out the greedy vegan in the building. What's going on, brother? Salute to you. Salute to the fam. The brother Comic King Dreads is in the building. Salute to you. Salute to the fam. What's going on, my brothers?
hey, I wanted to ask you, have you seen that story about the guy that's living in 2027 sending videos back?
Nah.
Yeah, because it's crazy. He supposedly woke up in a hospital and there's nobody around. And he said he in 2027, and he is showing this shit. Like he's posting this shit. He on TikTok. His name is Javier or something. But he's showing he's going up in the hospital and the police stations. Like it's literally nobody around, no birds and no animals. That shit is strange, bro. And it don't look CGI. You know, we can tell when it's fucking edited.
I don't even know if I'll be in the mind to talk about that because my thing would go straight to the animals. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what time you at. There's always going to be animals, and if there's no animals within the time you're at, I'm not believing in none of that shit. That just don't make sense, especially if animals been here before us. So, and then if a lot of people follow evolution, especially if you follow evolution, but then that happened, nah, I can't really go with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta check it out, bro. It's definitely something to look into.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, send me the link. You know what I'm saying? Send me the link on in the back chat. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I'll check it out. I'll check out all the shit you send me. So don't think you sending it for no reason. I literally check it all that shit out.
I know I be be watching so much different shit, bro. This shit crazy.
I thought I was. I mean, some of us be thinking we the only ones. Nah, bro. I'll be checking so much shit. I'll be like, yo, damn, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I try to share it so I'm not the only one. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want some other people that's woke as me that kind of get the information I'm getting and decipher through it.
Mm-hmm. Oh. We got the brother Dreads in the building. What's going on, my brother? Salute to the fam.
Yo, what's good, bro?
Chilling. Hey, man, amazing fucking goddamn build the other night, bro. I don't know what was going on, but I was like, man, my my night ain't complete. Let me see what's going on YouTube. And I saw you on, and you already know, bro, like, yeah, I was like, hold on, he's breaking this shit down again. I was like, okay. But the things that she was actually directing that was really intriguing me, and that's what's like, all right, I gotta hop on the damn panel because I'll come on here with bro and break the shit down along with him. And bro, like to have like two juggernauts that question everything, bro, that shit was fucking classic, bro. It was classic, bro.
Yeah, man. We had a lot of people that hit me up. I was like, yo, you gotta continue that shit. So you gotta do a part 2, Dread. I'm like, all right, I got you. But yeah, that was fire, man. We indulged a lot of stuff and as the time went on, you know what I'm saying. I apologize, my wife watching TV, but yeah, we started finding out all kind of shit on the fly. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of stuff we already knew. We were just putting information out there. But certain things we'll pull up. We'll be like, hold on, wait a minute. You know, like when we saw fresh paint outside the pyramids. Like how? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wait a minute. These pyramids 10,000 years old and we got fresh paint outside.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? You telling me the weather did not affect this paint at all? Not a scratch? There's no chipping, no nothing. It looks brand spanking new. How?
Exactly, and that's why that's good that like we got like us to have like a crazy angle that we can go at, and we realize many different angles that we can go with, and that's the reason why I was just like, Oh, but remembering the research, they was, they was rejuvenating everything. They was going back and repainting everything. It was going back and doing this with all that shit. And I'm like, hold on, y'all shit wasn't even lasting. What the fuck?
I think what really killed it though was when we pulled up how long paint and ink and stuff like that actually lasts. That just killed the whole. Like I'm dead ass. I'm ready to debate like literally anybody about this stuff now, dog. And I don't care if it's in the community or outside of the community. They're gonna have to bring that smoke because we can't be teaching fucking fallacies, my nigga. We talk about mythology. We can't be doing that. All this stuff is a myth, man. We teaching people this shit like it's real life.
Like it really happened and shit. But it can't happen now. It happened before, but it can't happen now. And you know what I'm saying? Like shit was so fucking crazy. Like the shit we was breaking down, but then we will pull up, just like we said with the paint and the ink, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you know me, like I'm very curious as shit. So when you say something to me, it's a light bulb, nigga. I'm looking that shit the fuck up, bro. And I had to be like, oh, hold on, I'm gonna look that shit up right now. And this is exactly what you look, bro. You literally just said it pinpoint right before I looked it up and everything. As soon as I looked it up, I was like, oh my god, he was right. I was like, okay, so but we have to understand when we was given the information and everything. That's why I was like, oh, this is why y'all had to keep going back and repainting this shit, because the shit wasn't even lasting. It kept fading. Oh shit! Y'all niggas been running the game. This game is so cold. This game is so free, bro.
And you got to keep this in mind too. How can you got to think about it. You have to think about when they even started painting it, because if they claim that they discovered it in the 1800s, all the paint and drawings and all that would have faded 9,980 years before that. Well, no, 9,800 years before they discovered it. All the paint had been already gone. And if it's 20,000 years ago, it would have been gone, what, 19,800 years ago? It is no way that people can sit here and tell us now that what we see on those walls are real, man. There's no way they'll be able to prove that. And same thing, and it goes further, because not only we debunk paint, we debunk ink too. But yet they got all these scrolls. They got scrolls in museums and they told y'all that these scrolls was around when Jesus walked the earth. Like, bruh, they need to stop it, man.
Hey, it's bro, before it went to that other painting bullshit, the scrolls supposedly came before all that bullshit as well. So I already know that shit would have been faded, bro.
What's up, good brother?
Decades ago, that shit would have been done. Hey, what's going on, big bro? My fault.
You know what I'm saying? It's all good. That's why I just hopped in. How everybody feeling? Much love, much respect to everybody.
Pretty good. Oh yeah, Leonardo, I'm gonna hit you up when my little care package get here. You feel me?
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on it to get to you. I had ordered everything. I'm just waiting on it to deliver it to the crib. So yeah, I'm gonna hit you up, my bro.
Yeah, do that, my brother. Anytime.
Bet. Yeah, boy. Hey, Chris, that was a classic, boy. I might have to read. I know we're gonna have to do a part 2, but that thing so fire. I was thinking about just re-streaming it all over again. That's how fire that bitch was.
Hey, bro, just send me a message on Facebook or send me a text. Let me know when you going live, bro. I'll be right there, bro. You already know.
I got you. Oh yeah. Yeah, what's your neighbor wanted to do it too. I'm gonna hit both of y'all up. The brother, infamous
Bad,
styles.
yeah. Oh, most definitely. Infamous is dope. We
He
could
was
definitely
like,
do
"Damn,
that.
I missed it. I was at work." I was like, "Yeah."
Sister Soul wanted to be in it too. She was just like, "Yo, what y'all did?" She like, I watched the review. Like, yo, y'all was going in. I wish I could have been a part of that. I was just on another bill when that was happening. I was like, yeah, we was going in. Like we like I don't know what Drez was doing, but he set the energy and the tone. And then I just came in to compliment whatever he was doing, but it was just making sense to the point where like it's like how can you debunk what the fuck we talking about when we debunking a bullshit? Like by wording, by demograph, by by how they built this shit. You know what I'm saying? We going into this shit. Man, that shit was a fucking classic, bro. I had to tell the fam, I was like, yo, fam, y'all gotta check the build me and Drez did, bro. Oh my god. I was like, yo, y'all gotta check this shit out, bro.
They can't sleep on that last one, man. Don't sleep on that. That shit was too fire. Oh, shout out to Sister Soul too. Yeah, she had left a comment. I wish she could have joined us too. I mean, the next time we do it, I send a I'm gonna text you, I'm gonna text Infamous, and I just share it everywhere and stuff like that. So we can probably, because it'd be cool, and we get a full-fledged panel, like the whole family. We can just really indulge into that bitch, because I know it's gonna be something serious coming out of that.
Hey, man, that shit was so crazy. I got you, big bro. I'm gonna pass it to you real quick. I'm gonna be real short. The crazy thing about it is the thing that really intrigued me into coming on the panel and just just bouncing off of what you was doing, bro. A lot of shit that me and Sister Soul was breaking down on her panel earlier that day. She had brought some shit that came from like the 17 and 1800s and shit that was basically depicted on the diaphragm, or basically the blueprint of how this religion and shit was working, of course, according to how they was putting it out and everything. And I was just like, yo, this shit was crazy. So when I caught yo live, and I was just like, oh shit, we was just talking about this earlier today. I'm already on this shit. I'm waiting for them to drop the link. I ain't gonna tell them drop the link. I'm gonna just wait. I was just waiting, bro. I was parked, bro. I was ready, bro.
Yeah, you jumped on first quarter. I was like, oh, okay, that's what's up. Because it was a late night stream too, I think. Yeah, because matter of fact, I couldn't sleep that night. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't get no sleep. I say, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go. Since I'm up, let me go ahead and drop some gems today. And I'm gonna be honest with you. That wasn't really like my intentions to go deep in the rabbit hole. It kind of naturally just flowed like that. But go ahead, Leonardo. My bad, bro.
Yeah, it's all good. I wanted to tell you about the chia seeds also, but I want y'all brothers to put y'all finger around when they wrote that Constitution and basically that foreign entity came over and changed our status. I want to touch in that area right there and see how we can resolve this shit. How they changed our status and now that we on to what they're doing, how can we rechange our status and basically, how can I put it? Get out of the system, but not get out of the system. You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But at least change our status.
All right, check this out. Check this out. Because we've all came to a lot of the conclusions, a lot of with a lot of the information, especially with a lot of tribes that Truth Searcher, and maybe Aboriginal, a lot of other people as well has been bringing around. What we come to the conclusion of within the tribes, or the family of the tribes within the states, that was brought up before these motherfuckers came over, we all had a constitution, and we all had a joining constitution as well.
I agree.
So we gotta figure out their main base constitution of where they came from. So it either had to be somewhere between on the East Coast, between Virginia and New York. Point blank. Because I already know from the Iroquois, we already had a constitution before the French came over. And after the French came over up in New York, and this is the 6 tribes of New York. After the French came over, they tried to take over with shit, and then the British came over to help them in the system with all the bullshit, and that's where the Iroquois tribe lost, and all the 6 tribes of the Iroquois lost all that bullshit, and our constitution was switched over to their constitution, was basically our constitution. So we have to understand what constitution of the tribe that they had that they actually took over the main model of. You see what I'm saying? Because they have different constitutions that they took over, even in the South, in South Carolina, with the whole Yamasee stuff. When they end up infiltrating our own and had the Yamasee tribe infiltrate us and took over the Yamasee area, they was going by a whole different constitution as well. Because this was even in the South, still on the East Coast, different South, just like how Cali, North Cal, South Cal would be. You see what I'm saying? These are different tribes. So we have to understand what tribes, what happened, what was going on, what constitution, and what model did they take over. Because basically what I'm coming to the conclusion of, they took all of our constitutions that we had in our model and made it into theirs by state, country, or state capital, but then still had a joining constitution, as well as going to Senate, going to president, vice president as well, and bringing up to something that's altogether is what we call as a government. So this is the same model that they have brung upon, because they're saying rules don't apply to every state. just reason why if you had if they got shit legalized in Cali, well, don't the other states want to be legalized as well? So what the fuck is going on if only Cali in this whole country has legalized weed? That has never made sense to me. But we're the same government. Let's talk about it.
You fake united. It ain't really a united thing. They just say we united, but
and making sure that as they go. Go ahead.
I want to dive deep. You know how I do. But yeah, so now, yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, dog. Like, my perspective of everything is so different now, especially since the other night, right? So when we talk about the Constitution, again, the way it looks like to me is the Constitution is a fictional entity, right? Because they claim that the Constitution was wrote in 1776. How is it that this Constitution still exists to this day when we know that ink don't last for more than 200 years? How do they still have it? So now I'm looking at this whole Constitution situation is another fictional character or fictional entity that they just implemented not too long ago in order for us to follow these somewhat rules. Because you got to think about it. Even when we was living as tribe people, right? We follow nature, so we didn't really have to call ourselves anything. It was just was. We knew naturally who we were. We didn't have to put a name on it. They came with names, and them names is what divided the people. Because even when you think about it, if we lived at a certain area and we belonged to a certain tribes, and you had other tribes that live in other areas, tribes didn't look at other tribes as like foreigners or things of that nature. They just looked at other human beings that lived in a different location. It was a natural ecosystem. We had a clear understanding of those your lands, that's your people. It is what it is. You feel me? They came in and seen people, they had different designs on how they put certain little way they dressed, the way they had a little stuff on their face and things like that. They started separating us. They started saying, oh, this must be this certain tribe, this must be this. All that stuff was man-made. And so what they came was they had to find a way to implement something and actually give us these separate names. And then that's when we started looking at each other differently. Oh, that tribe is different from us. That's the beginning of dividing the people, even tribe people. You see what I'm saying? So, go ahead.
Let me say this real quick. I agree with you with that fake constitution shit, bullshit documents that they holding over me. Go ahead, my brother. I just wanted to say that.
You own the money. Facts. And that's why I say I don't trust none of that. I always look at it like this, brothers. It's not what a motherfucker say. It's not even what a person write down on a piece of paper. It's always a person's actions. And when we look at society, that the way I look at their actions, there's no way in hell we can say that there's a such thing as a constitution. There's no way. Their actions do not show that. And that's the reason why I say it's a fallacy. They hold it up over us, but what do they do to us? Do they respect us as if a constitution exists or apply to us? No, because even the people that created the constitution already knew that it was fugazi. They know the truth. They know that they just made this shit up, so they're not going to abide by it. It's not real. It don't exist. It only exists in the minds of the people that they control.
Go ahead. Check this out, bro. So just saying. Let's go into the rabbit hole and kind of like walk people through this. You know what I'm saying? So before the European came, just want to give an idea of the Constitution before of what what we know as a Constitution by what the Europeans give us, because that's the whole total different thing, right?
Exactly.
So, right. So to say like, okay, like you have 5 tribes on one state land, city-state land. Okay, no, I can't even do that because we didn't even see as city or state. Okay, you have one tribe. You have many tribes on one land, right? So when these lands end up meeting, do they come to a meeting of a point of saying, okay, this is your tribe, this is your land, this is my tribe, my land. We came to this point at this point of traveling and meeting here, and we see our borders or whatever. So we understand that this section is us, this section is y'all, this section is them, this section is whoever, right? And so we say, okay, you guys on your land, you do you guys. We on our land, we do us. Them, they do them on their land. They do they on their land. Whatever the case may be, right? And everything is cool and copacetic as according to a quote of nature of how we've been, because we haven't had no problems. Just because we met don't mean we have to have problems, or we have to have problems. We just understand now we meet. There's people here, there's people here, there's people here, right? So understanding that conglomerate of coming together and saying like, okay, you guys, you do you guys, that would you say that would be a form of a constitution or government in some sort, not in the full of what we see right now in a European way, but just in the form of like a government to see like land based and nationality based of, you guys have you guys stuff, we have our stuff. There's no colonization. We're just being us, and everybody's being how each other are naturally on their land.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was more of a natural constitution. It was more natural based. It was a natural understanding of, this is where we at and that's where they are. But you got to remember, like you said, they still they didn't completely separate themselves when they knew that there was other people. They still they still traded. Like I might have certain types of food that grow in this particular area, and now we can barter with one another. But you got to also remember that sometimes tribes used to marry together to expand the tribe, to make it bigger, stronger. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how you become. That's how I think that was the first form of building a nation, to keep it all the way real. Because if I'm a king or a prince or whatever the case may be, or chief, if you will, and I marry a chiefess from a different tribe. Now our tribe just came together. Now our tribe is even bigger now, because even back then they didn't look at, we still have those somewhat traditions now today, even though it's watered down like a motherfucker. Today we call them in-laws, But back then they considered that as family, like actual family. Once we marry, my family is your family is mine now. We are family now, you know, and we and the tribes thrive that way. When they came over, they separated all that, you know, with paper and shit.
That's where exactly where I want to get. So now when these people came over with they old Bibles and they printing press and they all bullshit, they already knew they had the power to have the power of the pen, right? As they say, the power of the pen is mightier than the sword. Well, I don't really believe in that shit. That shit's medieval shit to me. And I just actually that shit didn't really come into occur until y'all had a fucking printing press to print ink in itself. And even just like in the last bill we did, well, we found out obviously your ink is not even lasting. So like, what do the fuck?
You're right. Hey, ooh, you know what? You just made me.
I think they're saying the power of indoctrination.
Yeah, but check this out though.
Still,
right? Check this out, right? So you see how okay, first of all, we already know the ink, the ink don't last. So a lot of what we claim to be documentations that's back in the 1700s, 1600s, we already know it's fugazi, right? But the question has to be asked: if they came over and they solidify everything with their laws and they documented everything with their laws, it doesn't make sense to me because how the fuck we was able to read the documents that we didn't speak English, let alone even read that shit. So if we couldn't read that shit back then, we didn't even speak that language back then, how can we agree on any laws that they passed? And see, so now I'm thinking that, I don't know, man, all of it seemed fake to me because that wouldn't make any sense. They came over, they passed the law, they wrote on who and you know, even when they say that our tribes agreed to this and agreed to that, agreed to what? You know what? I mean, it's not like they can read the shit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why I say a lot of stuff that we're seeing right now today is that, I'm gonna be honest, I think that, and this is just I'm just speculating here, is that the people came over here, something happened, man. War broke out, whatever, something seriously happened, right? And once they took over these lands, then they started writing a backstory from that particular day. It's almost like they came here, went to war, won, and say, listen, we need to create a whole history of this shit. Just make some shit up. This is how it happened. We're going to tell them this is how it happened. And we're going to say, yo, we came in 1600. You know what I'm saying? It could have been 1700 something. But they can write down that it happened in 16, 14, who knows?
1800s.
Or 18, right. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, I can't trust none of this shit that they wrote down, because obviously, if they really wrote all this shit back in those days, all of that stuff would have deteriorated by way before. I'm talking about, hell, we talking at least 100, 200 years ago. It would have already been deteriorated, but they still got it.
Hey, bro, check this out. It's funny how they trace their shit or their Bibles and shit back to like right before the 1600s, right? By biblical text, biblical ink. Okay. But it's funny how when you go to the medieval, and even within the medieval stuff that they saying, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord. You have never heard one of the motherfuckers said, my Jesus, my Serapis, my Jesus, my Serapis, my Zeus, my this, my this. And this is within medieval times. All you got to do is just go through the whole season of motherfucking goddamn Game of Thrones. You will never hear it. What the fuck is going on? Y'all know I like to compare and contrast. So if we talking medieval times and they giving all this bullshit within Braveheart, this is a lot of movies that's going from medieval times, from the 2000s, from now. And none of them say, my Jesus, my God, my my Serapis, or whatever the case may be. Them niggas always say, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord. They may have a little bit of God in there, for the ultimate being, but other than that, there's nothing different. It's steadily the same bullshit.
Yeah, and if you compare the architecture from the pictures of the 1800, the big ass castles and buildings they was building, and then if you look at the ground, it was all dirt, and then horse and buggies. That shit don't add up.
Yep. I mean, and castles and stuff. I mean, the first castles and shit was built in Ethiopia. So it's like, how did it come from a medieval time when Ethiopia didn't even recognize a medieval time? Ooh.
That's how you turn fallacy into reality. I'm gonna tell you something. I think these people got so much money and got so much resources to the point they're bored. These niggas would rather live in a fantasy world, you know, so much so that they actually created one. It's called Disney motherfucking World.
Disneyland. Yep. All the theme parks.
Disneyland, Disney World. These people create a whole world for your ass.
Theme park. Look. Just break the compound word. I'm telling y'all, all you got to do is break the compound word down. Because Disneyland is just like Six Flags, just like Magic Mountain, just like Universal Studios. All of it is the same. But look at the classification of the category that it falls under. It is a theme park. Guys, what is a theme? It's a setting for something.
Yep.
I can make this sci-fi. I can make this African. I can make this Asian. I can make this fucking anything I fucking want because it's a theme. And the theme characterize all characteristics of culture. Even science, math, the logistics. Come on.
Yep.
It's only a theme, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It's fantasy. It's fantasy land, and
yes, sir. Magic. Yep.
Yep. And you got to remember too, we had a person that actually created his own, which was Michael Jackson. He created his own fantasy world that he actually lived in. It wasn't something he went and visited. This man created these. Listen, they can create a fantasy world and have you live in the motherfucker and tell you the history. I guarantee you, if you Google the history of Disneyland, even though that motherfucker is fake, there's a goddamn history for it. There's a history for fake shit.
All you got to do is look up Mr. Walt Disney, and then it starts with the history right there. There you go. You're right, bro. Just start with Walt Disney. That's the man is named after.
Yeah. So if they can give you the history of something that they just pulled out of their ass, how can we believe any of this shit? It's the same people. The same people that gave you the Walt Disney's history, gave you Black history, scientific history,
religious
mathematical history, you name it. You name it. That's why I say, bro, this shit is bullshit, man. All of it, dog. So we got a lot of work. We got a lot of work to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind doing the work, but I had to come to the grips. I had to come to reality and just say, you know what? They done played us on every spectrum. All this shit is fugazi, man. And ain't nobody can prove that any of these documents are actually authentic, man. None of them shit. So now we got them making shit up as time go on. You know,
Mandela effect.
Yep.
Yeah, because they had to have a certain power to do what they did, because just with the architecture, they telling on themselves like you can't do that shit with just modern tools.
Bro, you gotta, bro. We had dug in that rabbit hole so deep to the point where I started asking, wow, what mechanism did they use to mix the brick? Even when they made the damn pyramids, you would need to mix that shit. You would need certain chemicals and certain types of ingredients
Earth.
and mix it together to create a solid brick like that, right? So what
They had limestone. So we had to understand where the fuck were you getting limestone? Where was you getting the other shit that was in the mixture within limestone? Where was you getting the other shit that was producing the other shit that was outside of limestone? Because you remember you brought up that building, how many ingredients they had, like six to seven or 6 to 8 different fucking ingredients of rock in there. And I was just like, hold on, this is not fucking geology, because geology erode.
Yep.
So what the fuck is going on? Facts, bro.
Yeah, man. And then you remember it was like, oh, we don't know how they was able to transport a rock or a boulder this big from one place to the next place. And I was like, it's because they didn't do that.
It's a mold.
Yes.
It's a mold.
And you see, let me tell you something too. What a lot of people keep forgetting, that this earth came with certain features too. So a lot of times we can say that somebody built something when they did not. That is part of the infrastructure of the earth. You know, that I'm just being real, because when the creator created earth, you see what I'm saying? When the creator created earth, what we're going to say that the creator wasn't creative enough to create certain types of structures on the earth.
Oh, my bro. Oh, can I add to that, guy? Stone Mountain. Anybody that's this, Atlanta, Georgia, you know about Stone Mountain. Now, do you think they built the stone of Stone Mountain, or do you think they built the plantations that's built around Stone Mountain? Question.
Yeah, around. They did not build Stone Mountain, man.
Thank you. This is what we saying. They did not build the Grand Canyon, but they built some other bullshit around Grand Canyon. And however, the shit that they even built is not even magnified or compared to the actual Grand Canyon. Because when people look at the Grand Canyon, they don't look at the man-made built shit. They look at the shit that was there.
Facts.
Point blank. Thank you, my brother. Salute.
That's why I say, like, we don't even take in consideration that the creator is, in fact, creative enough to create. You see what I'm saying? Like I say, anytime we build something, especially when you build something with your hands, you could, especially if it's perfect to your perfection, you call it a masterpiece. There's going to be certain features that you add that separate your creations from other people's creations. You feel what I'm saying? So let's look at it. We got trees, of course, water. You got the dirt, rocks, things of that nature, animals, us. You don't think that the creator created some of this stuff, or let alone all of it. And I'm thinking, it's just me speculating on this point right here. There could, in fact, be individuals that are trying to take credit for what the creator has created. So we say, oh, those pyramids, how we know that those pyramids wasn't built by the actual creator as a feature of this plane? That those pyramids could be a feature.
Just like viruses,
like mountains.
Just like viruses, because we know we have good we have a good biochemistry and we have a bad biochemistry, right? We have a little battle between, depending on where we at, you know what I'm saying? Because we adapt to where we at. So the point where you have a man-made fucking virus, come on, man.
Yep.
But and the crazy thing is, you have to still understand, just to break it down deeper, once you get that man-made virus, where do you gotta go for them to cure that man-made virus? You still got to go back into that man-made hospitalization system in order to cure that shit. And where,
hey Chris, that's not one man-made virus. It's plenty of man-made viruses.
No. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going on specifics of the count. We know a lot of them are man-made.
Yeah.
However, just going to the fact that once you get any one of the man-made viruses, you got to go back to the man who made it. That's man-made, the man who made. Come on, y'all see where I'm going with this?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I see what
Again,
you're saying.
and you know what happens when they start doing things like that? They basically are trying to take credit for the viruses themselves, because we got to remember a lot
Or
of these
being God,
viruses,
or being
right? They're
God.
playing God, right? They're
Yeah.
playing the creator. Yeah, they're playing the creator, because a lot of these viruses uh existed, because if they didn't, the creator wouldn't need to create something called immune system. Why would you give us something to fight off viruses if viruses don't exist? So what they done is that they learned the virus, and they manipulate and they mold it, and you know they do the splicing, and they try to
Use it as a
control it
weapon.
as a weapon.
Weaponize
There
it.
you go. Thank you, my brother. And they weaponized it. But
Yeah.
on the back end of that motherfucker, they want you to believe that they actually created it.
Yep.
That's how you feel. And that make that what that does, that create fear. Y'all gonna fear us, because if you don't, we'll give you something that's gonna kill you. And they do it every year. They do it. I'm telling you, every year you got some weirdo ass mutation or some type of virus that they purposely unleash on the public, man. That's fear.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, they don't fear us. Go ahead, kill a couple of people. Then they gonna need us.
Mm-hmm.
Order
There you
out of
have it.
chaos.
They keep maintain the system.
Yep.
Facts.
And like, you know, they know that water is the secret, you know, the secret to power and generation, and hyperbaric chambers that can heal you faster. That's just, you know, treated water, and the systems that make things grow better is water. You know what I mean? Treated water.
Chambers, I would say those chambers, we got to understand, because I've seen some of those chambers even in close up. Those just are still man-made and manufactured into some synthetic bullshit. You don't even want to worry about those. You're on to a point with the water. Stay on the water, because water don't create chambers. Nature is not creating a chamber for you to do anything in. It's actually creating the source within the source itself. You don't need a chamber for anything. And this is reasons why you have dams, because they will be damned that you get that water and heal yourself. That's a chamber within itself, a dam. You know what I'm saying? Why is a chamber? Because it's tying points up to where you can get something that's natural, and they'll be damned that you get that natural shit. Reasons why they regulate the bullshit. Most of our water system in this country is regulated by pumps, not a natural water system. The reasons why it's natural is regulated by pump. Well, think of a pond that you can have in your house within a bowl, or you can have within your land, within your backyard. You need a pump to regulate and create movement for the water. This is why you have lakes, little rivers and shit in people's backyard and shit, because they have pumps. They have to create movement to keep live water. However, do the ocean have pumps?
No, I don't think. Nah.
There we
It has
go.
it has a natural flow.
Natural flow, natural movement, right? Natural
Movement,
flow,
right.
natural movement, right? Both coexist with each other. Same shit. You know what I'm saying? So when you shit that's in your backyard, or sitting in your living room, that's not a natural flow. We got to understand, we got to look at that. Well, why is this water still continuously looking good in my living room? Well, it's a pump. It's a water pump system to keep water flowing. So if I can filter water in and out of a system to keep it flowing, just to be natural water, well, that's easy. However, people spend hundreds of dollars for this simple, easy bullshit. Not even just that. Our whole water system is depicted off this same systematical bullshit. Point blank. Why is the Hoover Dam covered the fuck up? Why is there a shield from the Hoover Dam to the ocean? Did anybody ask that question? And did anybody answer that question? Because the Hoover Dam been there for as long, but like I said, they'll be damned that you get that fresh water, because that's the biggest dam in the country that's blocking you from the natural source of water, which the brother was saying the water is healing. So if you're healing yourself, how are they going to keep affecting you? How they going to keep putting fluoride in the water if they still got the natural flow water that's going to kill all that bullshit? And you're going to keep healing yourself and override their bullshit. They never want you to override the system.
It's a fact.
You know.
Yeah, the frequencies, you know how they got the harmonic frequencies, that the shapes that the water take. The old architecture had that shit built into it, like the organs and all that. It made that shit resonate at a certain frequency. So they know the secrets, they just not giving it to us.
I mean, we could figure out the secrets itself. You know, let's even talk about water itself. You know, you even talk about healing. Water got more to do with healing even itself. The reason why your body is majority water. Why do your body need to be majority of water? We have to understand why you have to have a lot of water in your body. Well,
Yeah, and then certain metals and
no, hold on. Check this out. Do blood transfer electric currents? We have to know. This is our body, guys. Do blood?
I think plasma do.
Do okay. Well, well, let's talk about that. So, if plasma translate electrical current or transfer electrical currents throughout your body from your brain to your toe, then your body would be fully your body would be made more of plasma than water. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's just think about that. Because when you're in a pool and somebody put an electrical plug inside of a pool, everybody inside that pool is getting shocked and fried at once at that one point, right? So now ask yourself, did plasma do that? Or did water do that? It doesn't matter if it's a pool full of chlorine.
I think that's not true though. Like, you know how they throw the lamp in the bathtub and shit. That's not true.
It's pretty much true, bro. Check this out. Okay. I want to push that. Okay, cool. It's not true. Cool. Okay. So how are you moving your fingers right now? How are you blinking your eyes? How are you moving your kneecaps? How are you walking using your legs? How are you creating any type of movement from your brain to any point of your body that you're creating that movement?
You asking me?
Yes.
Oh. Well, no, man. I don't know.
So don't we have to have an electrical current that signals something from our brain to a movement of our body to move, right?
Yeah, it's like a coordinated system.
Exactly. So how is that electric signal moving from your brain to your body?
What, through your spinal cord, through the signals, your receptors?
Basically through your blood and your plasma.
Yeah.
Okay, so again, if that's the answer, why is your body made more up of water than plasma? Again, you got to answer that.
It's the
You gotta
mixture,
answer
though.
that. No. It's not a no. We know there's a mixture. That the mixture is not the question. I said, why is your body made up more of water than plasma? Because your body is not made majority of plasma.
Because water
You have
is
more
what do you
water
call
in
it?
your
A
body.
conductor. Water
You
is a
have
conductor. That's why the
exact
body is made more of water. Because the body is a
exact
conductor.
exactly, and this is what I'm getting to. Thank you, brother. Thank you, big bro. So, like I said, if people are in a pool and you put a plug, an electrical conductor inside of a water hose, everybody in that water would fry up. Why would they fry up? Because we have to understand how electricity run through our body. Because people don't understand that the amount of power of electricity that you can actually blink your eye can actually power up a block. The volts that you generate when you create a movement is actually a lot more volts than these synthetic fucking equipments that these people or generators that they're even actually building. So this is why I'm trying to understand, like not understand, but trying to get to y'all. Like, this is the reason why you have all this water inside of your body. Because in order for you to have a electric signal from your brain to a movement to another part of your body, you have to have water. It's not plasma. Plasma ain't got nothing to do with that. Because if plasma has something to do with that, your body will be majority plasma.
Dang, Chris. Peace, and much respect. You right, because we would have to drink plasma if that was the
Right.
case.
Right, exactly. But you gotta consume at least a liter or two of water every fucking day. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Not plasma, water. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Much love to all y'all in the panel, man.
Shout out, JJ. What's going on?
Rolling up.
Me too. I'm rolling a new one.
I'm smoking on some wedding cake. What y'all smoking on?
Oh, nice. I'm on some Gorilla Glue number 10. This is the first
time.
This is the first time I touched number 10. So shout out to Executive Sessions. He in the chat. You know what I'm saying? The family's here. Salute to the fam. Thanks.
Salute.
I'm smoking on some Fire OG.
Oh, Fire
OG is always a classic.
Fire OG is a classic.
Fire OG. Oh yeah, that is a strain.
Yeah.
Fire OG.
Yeah, that's the classic, not just OG. Because I smoked some OGs that didn't give me OG-ish. You know what I'm saying? But Fire OG, nigga, that's a strand. They'd be like, okay, nigga, I'll fucks with that, bro.
And you know what's so crazy? Fire OG look like a flame. The buds, they look like little flames.
It's so blotchy, man.
Right.
Blood is so blotchy. It's like broccoli. Literally,
Man.
like buds of broccoli, bro.
Man, I bet you that's one strain y'all do not growing.
Some jet fuel.
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Jet fuel is flight, bro. I had some like a few weeks ago, bro. Jet fuel is flight. Fuck that.
Yeah, it's very tasty, bro.
Fuck that taste.
I hate to say it.
I don't like the taste. I like the high rather than the taste. And the taste actually give me a sense of fucking goddamn fuel, and I'd be like, man, am I smoking gasoline or like what? Like, this shit is goddamn flight, bro. Like, no, like it just got that nice stink funk, and you just be like, yo, what am I smoking right now?
Right, you got to smoke it.
Right. I want to take the time to give a shout out because a lot of people don't know I had a fucked up night last night, so I really want to give a shout out to my cousin Steph, and I want to give a shout out to Cuzzo DJ Drama. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I said Cuzzo DJ Drama. I ain't bullshitting. Anyway, when your motherfucking goddamn DJ know you by your first name, you roll up in the club, you're like, yo, Drama, what's good? And he's like, yo, Chris, what's good? Hey, we good. Yeah. So I was in a car accident last night because I was supposed to be at the fucking event on fucking time, rolling with them, but I got into a goddamn car accident and I couldn't. And everything still went cool and copacetic with that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody went to jail. Nobody was beaten. It wasn't no brutality and nothing like that. So everything was cool. It was making sure the information get transpired or transferred between both parties. And we went on our separate ways and everything was good. After that, you know, that still made me a few hours late to the fucking event. I still end up going to the event and still having a fucking great time. Another thing I want to say, Wale, you a bitch nigga, bro. You spilled fucking alcohol on my fucking cousin, bro, and that shit wasn't cool. You didn't acknowledge her to say fucking I'm sorry, I'm apologize, and we know you fucking you're an emotional poet. That's cool. That's cool and all, but like, bro,
You
if you
talking about the
spill,
real Wale,
nigga,
bro?
I'm not gonna specify for y'all. You could see if I'm talking about him or not. But nigga, I know exactly where he was last night.
That's crazy.
You can go on his Instagram and
Right.
see if he was at the high club last night. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can see this for yourself.
Damn.
I don't have to do any proving. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like I said, Wale, you fucked up for that shit, bro. You did exactly owe my fucking cousin an apology for spilling a fucking shot of Hennessy down her fucking back. Bro, that fucking was stupid. And as soon as she said something, you still didn't say nothing. That was some bitch emotional shit, bro. I don't respect you for that, bro. I will never listen to any one of your songs after that, bro. For real. For real. Real shit.
Damn.
The thing is, like, I don't really talk about a lot of my events and the shit that I be going through, or the people I know, or the people I'm connected to, because motherfuckers be taking advantage of that shit. I don't have to do that shit to come on a shine and be like, oh, I know this person, or I know this person. I could take a picture
Right.
of this person. I could do this shit. I could show this shit. No, I don't have to do that shit, nigga. Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck you take me for?
Right. Right.
Have to do none of that shit, bro. I'm not a fucking goddamn sitting here a fan fanatic and drawing. No, it's not that. This is
Right.
real shit, bro.
You look at them like a regular person, just like yourself.
Yeah, like a regular person. It's not just that, bro. He's with my fam. And not even just that, bro. I looked up to him as a DJ all my fucking life. It still dawns at me that this nigga talk regular how he talk on his mixtapes. I thought that shit was different. No, that shit is real, bro.
Damn.
I
thought he had some class to him because you really never hear nothing negative about Wale. So I thought the way he carried himself, that's a front.
No, not Wale. I was talking about DJ Drama. I'm giving the respects to DJ Drama because DJ Drama is a real one. DJ Drama is the real. This is not the first time I had an event and chilled with him or nothing. So nah, DJ Drama, he's a real one. That nigga Wale, he an emotional fucking poet, bro.
No, I was talking about Wale.
Yeah. I see now after you explain, but I was talking about fucking goddamn Drama, a real one. He cool as fuck. But that nigga Wale, that nigga too emotional. And this is not the first time I had an interaction or I saw anything that was going on with Wale. This shit was fucking bullshit. The crazy thing is I used to listen to fucking Wale like crazy. Like, bro, like you got some dope lyrics, but bro, you too fucking emotional, bro. And now after I seen this shit and like, bro, you didn't even want to goddamn be like, yo, I apologize, my bad, I'm sorry. Like, nigga, get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. He even cop blocked on this homie that was talking to some shorty. He was like, nah, nigga, we gotta get out of here. Nah, we gotta go. Nah, nigga, you lame as fuck. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I seen you cop block and disrespect a female in the same fucking night, bro. Nah, bro, you do not got my pass. You do not have my
no
pass.
Apologies. No apologies.
None at all. Nothing at all. You no. Not at all.
You know what's so crazy, Chris? Like what you're telling us. Like if you were an a-hole, you could make the story go viral and make money off of it. I swear to God.
You know how people feed into that shit, bro.
Right.
You know how people feed into bro. They ain't
you can
even
make it real big by saying, "Hey, this nigga need a public apology."
Mm-hmm. But like I could literally do that shit, but you know, I'm not under. I'm not under my watch. You feel me?
Right.
I'm not under my watch. You know what I'm saying? My cousin was like, yo, I'm in town. Da da da. I'm like, yo, you going to this event? I seen this was popping. She's like, yo, meet me here this time. We good. Boom, 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 boom. Anyway, she's gonna ride for me. You know what I'm saying? So cool. I end up still coming to the event. You know, not worrying about the shenanigans I've been through before. Still came to the event. Bam, bam, bam. Everything is still gonna be cool and copacetic. That shit was not planned, bro. I don't know what was planned. Anything is not really planned. The plan is to go to the event, have a great time, go back home. Either go get something to eat, whatever the case may be. All this other extra shit is not even really there. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why I give shout out. Just like, okay, this shit, we ain't worry about. No, okay, cool. We just gonna go in and do our own shit. Keep on our own motherfucking pace. And that shit was cool. Because at the same time, just to realize I just got out of a car accident and I'm at the club, bro. I just got out of a car accident and I'm in the fucking club, bro. I'm going through so much fucking shock right now, bro. Like I don't know if to be in the club or be in my mind right now, bro. So I'm stuck in between, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna be settled. I'm just gonna be chill. Da 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 da. Fuck that. Da da da. I'm here. Let's see. Everything go great, and everything went great after that, which I can't complain. That shit happened. I didn't really understand what was going on until I really was hearing my cousin was like, no, like this nigga spilled. I was like, oh shit, like what's up? What you want to do? Like, she's like, no, I'm talking. I got this. Don't worry about it. Because I'm used to, that's my little cousin. So I'm used to taking care of him. I'm used to like, yo, cuz, what's up? What's up? What's good? She's like, no, I got this. And this is her world. I gotta respect her. This is her world. She invited me out. This is her world. So I still have to respect that as well. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
I'm saying it's hard being in the mind state of where I was at that point, but I still had to act accordingly because I'm not just with regular people at this point. You know what I'm saying? According to status, I'm just not with regular people. I'm not saying he don't act like he actually really act like a regular person, bro, like for real. But at this point, like looking outside of the situations, like I'm not around like regular people, nigga. So if I act, nigga, I'm gonna make myself look bad. Not even just make myself look bad. I'm gonna make the party that I'm with look bad. So I can't do that as well.
So you was on some professional shit, bro.
I had to be, bro. I had to be. And I mean, and it wasn't nothing that I humbled myself to. It's just that I know and I recognize that this is not my situation. It's different if this is my show. I'm performing. I'm doing this. But no, that's not the case.
Oh, you would have threw a chair at that nigga.
Facts.
And then continue on with the show.
And the crazy thing is how when this shit happened, my cousin is to the left of me. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the right side of her. And we're sitting on like these club benches that got a high part and got a low part. So if the person is sitting on the top part and they sitting there, you might almost be sitting between somebody's legs. That's how kind of close we are. But not that close, you know what I'm saying? So she understood that, yo, like, nigga, you just spilled a shot on my fucking back. And I'm looking back and I'm like, I'm still like for me, I'm in between my shit because I'm mentally where I'm at, and I'm not really hearing what she was saying. So I'm just like da da da, and I look and I'm just like, this nigga's a familiar face. All right, whatever the case may be. All right, whatever, bam, bam, bam. So my cousins kept saying stuff, and I was like, hold on, like she really mad at this point, and now I'm taking the heat to what's going on. And she go back to one of the girls, and one of the girls is like da 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 da. And because she kind of thought she was upset, she's like, no, I ain't upset at you. It wasn't you. It was him. I don't care who he is. I don't care what his name. Da, 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 da. And I'm just like, oh, Cuzzo's really mad. What's going on? But at the same time, I'm in my Cuzzo world and this shit is new to me. So I'm just like, how do I act? Because they got somebody here to protect. They got somebody here as a guard. You know what I'm saying? And I can't act like that. Like, if this was like when we was younger, I would have been like, yo, nigga, who did this shit? You, nigga. I would have mollywopped the nigga like, no talking, bro. No talking. Who? Point him out. Him? Wop, wop, wop. Nigga, we would have been scrapping. But I can't act like that because she's grown. She's grown.
Right.
I'm grown.
Just like you tell us question everything in your mind last night. Your mind was questioning everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's crazy, bro.
So I had to really play my position at a point and not mess things up for her or make her look bad or make me look bad. You know what I'm saying? So to keep things cool and copacetic, I kind of just try to stay in my lane because I already know mentally coming out of that accident, I wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I can't have a good time, but if I was to act it towards anything, it wouldn't have been logical or it wouldn't have been, something that would have been smart to do. So I stayed out of that net or out of that way. So I could keep things going and moving or whatever because it was very uncomfortable being there. However, I'm used to being in uncomfortable positions. Obviously, a lot of us is probably used to being in uncomfortable positions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and at that time I just wanted to keep things cool and not make things a hurdle, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't have to make things hard. Things could be so easy and you really don't have to make it hard. You just really have to take time and chill and create some balance within yourself. And that's kind of what I did, you know what I'm saying? And I smoked, smoked my blunt. I had a little drink, and I didn't have too much, I just had just like a small little shot. And I was just like, all right, that's all I'm drinking for the rest of the night. Other than that, I was just smoking and I was cool. I was just like, I'm just keeping it at that. And I was just level headed, man. Like, for real. Like, I had to be responsible. So, it was just too much shit happened, prior to that. So,
Damn.
but, other than that, to be honest, it ended off great. You know what I'm saying? End up, because my cousin, she talks to my mom a lot. You know what I'm saying? And my mom's just like, oh yeah, y'all always linking up, da da da. She's like, nigga, you always late. You need to prepare. Even if something happen, you need to prepare. You can't argue with moms. And I'm just like, oh fuck. You gotta hear from moms, you know what I'm saying? But she's right. So I'm just like, all right, man, whatever. We get together and she was like, all right, bam, cool, y'all together, my birthday just passed. I want some fucking pictures. So FaceTime. So, we had to FaceTime Mom Dukes, and she was like, yo, Aunt Shelly, da 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 da. Because they always talk and stuff. They have a great relationship as well. So that and I mean, everything ended off cool and gracefully. I can't complain. Sorry I used the word gracefully, but it was just an amazing thing and it flowed everything. It flowed well and it just made the night better. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man. Glad your night went very well for real talk. Cause you on here talking to us, so your night had to went in very well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm happy you here, bro. Real talk.
Yeah, man, it was crazy. The dude wasn't even trying to let me in the club. I was like, oh, so y'all closing? He was like, yeah, we closing. I was like, all right, hold on. I took like 3 steps to the side. FaceTime, yo, cuz they tripping. She was like, no, just tell him you would. I tell him that. She's like, hold on. We on face. You see? All right, cool. Bam. Tell him you with Drama Tape. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, yo, like I said, I'm with Drama Tape and I'm trying to link up with Drama. What's going on? Don't act like I'm no regular nigga. Like, no, don't act like, oh, come on. And he started looking, and then he asked the other security guards something. And he was like, da, da, da. And I was just like, all right, FaceTime. Look, bro, like, look. Like, just look. And he's like, oh, all right, go ahead. And I was just like, see, man, I'm like, we ain't got to do it, man. You know what I'm saying? And even at the end of the night, we sitting there posted at the end, and he look over to the right, and I sit here and I wink in my eye at him. I was like, yeah, nigga, you see this. You thought I was lying, nigga, didn't you? Fuck out of here, man. And this is why
was that place jam packed? I didn't mean to cut you off.
It was packed, bro. A lot was going on, bro. A lot was going on, even from the time, because I was in there for about like a good hour. I was supposed to be in there for like a good 2.5, maybe 3 hours, but you know, according to the circumstance, you know, I was in there for about a good hour. And you know, things was actually pretty cool. It was jam packed, a lot of beautiful females out there, a lot of potential out there. You know, I couldn't complain. Right. You know, it ended up better than it started. You know, that's all. You know, I can give thanks to. You know, that's why, you know, I shout out to my cousin Steph, you know, shout out to, you know, cousin Drama, you know, all the beautiful ladies, and Coco, stop teasing me. You can't be handing me your phone and be like, yo, did you show the ass? What? No, no. She was like, yo, I know you got a good eye for beauty. I was like, okay, cool. She was like, yo, I'm like, okay, I got you. And I'm looking at the whole everything from like a peripheral view from the phone, from my reality view to what's happening in front of me, and I'm just like, oh damn, Coco, what the fuck? and then I start angling up. She was like, no, don't miss the ass. I was like, I got the ass. Don't worry, I got the ass. She came looked at the video. She was like, oh, okay, you got it. I was like, oh man, you need to stop. But like, y'all, now I'm just like, I'm saying, it was a great good night, and
bro, you lived a damn movie last night. God dang.
Hey, pretty much. I mean, hey man, all I gotta say is thanks to the people who helped me get through the night that I actually really been through, that actually started. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, thanks to Cuzzo, thank the Cuzzo Drama, thank the Coco and all the beautiful ladies that was around, and all the fellas that was around, man. Y'all made it cool and comfortable for me, and it was cool, and everything was legit. A lot of people didn't know what I've been through before that, but when I came through, and you know, I was welcomed with open arms. So I really can't complain from that, from my own people especially. And you know, it ended off as a great night, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? So
man,
I can only just give love. You know,
that's what's up. So you basically in the music world, but not a sellout.
Facts. I've been trying to tell y'all but nobody didn't want to believe me. And you always got to show people proof and stuff. And in a lot of situations, like, you really don't have to show people proof when you actually there, because a lot of times the world is not an Instagram world, and you don't really have to be on Instagram and show and be like, oh, I was here, da da da, because now it's gonna look like you just showed up. You know what I'm saying? Or
right, you clout chasing or
something. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
that's a new word they use today, clout chase.
Clout, exactly. So it's like, I don't have to clout chase to do that, because me and my cousin's relationship have nothing to do with clout chasing, and it has nothing to do with the mainstream world. When my cousin come through, we linking up with each other because we want to see each other, we want to spend time with each other, and we're actually family. It's my first cousin. We want to spend time with each other, and whatever comes with it comes with it. Point blank. But at the end of the day, that's not gonna shy from the love and from the family love that we have for each other. You know what I'm saying? That's my cousin. I'm gonna make sure she's all right. And if she called me, she need my help, I'm always gonna be there. I don't care if I gotta fly out of country. I don't care if I gotta fly out of state. I don't care if I gotta drive 300 miles for. I'm gonna go. And I'm gonna let y'all know how deep it go, because y'all don't know how deep it go. This is Cuzzo's little sister. Y'all know who Cuzzo is. He haven't been here in a minute because he's handling some shit. That's Cuzzo's little sister. Y'all know how me and Cuzzo ride. So
yeah, you call him your twin, twin.
Exactly. So understand how deep the relationship go. It has nothing to do with him, with the Cuzzo drama. Don't get me wrong. Much love for the bro. Much love for the Cuzzo. Reason why I call him Cuzzo, because he's part of the fam now. That's how I see him. But it's not about that. Understand that when me and Cuzzo link, we link because we want to see each other as family. And we love each other as family. And that's how it is. Any one of my family coming to Cali and LA, yo, you here? All right, yo, where you at? I'll pull up. Y'all seen that with the other fam. Y'all seen that with Huey and them. Come on. It's the same thing. Yo, bro, look, I'll pull up for my fam, bro. I ain't got nothing but witnesses that'll tell you. I don't gotta speak for myself, bro. I'll pull up. And it's easy. Truth the same way. And Ask Truth, I'll pull up. Ask Truth, I'll pull up. As well as he'll pull up. Family shit, man, you know what I'm saying? If Drez was to come out here, I'll pull up. JJ used to come out here. Balanced Truth used to come out. Nigga, I'll pull up.
I believe you too, bro.
Nigga, I'll pull up. Just like I told them niggas that's talking shit, nigga, fly to LAX, nigga. I'll actually pick you up from the fucking airport, nigga. I'll pull up, nigga. I don't give, bro, man. Come on, man.
I'm the same way.
Come on, man.
I'm the same way, dog. Oh, till I say
Facts. So now later on, when y'all see shit, now that y'all got the word, y'all see shit, y'all ain't new to it. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all ain't new to it. And that's why I've been on my shit. I mean, on my fucking music shit. I gotta create a whole fucking other album that these motherfuckers goddamn took off. You know what I'm saying? So now I gotta be on my fucking shit. And now I got a whole fucking another fucking, I just got connected with him. I'm just like, oh shit, nigga, I gotta be on my shit right now. I can't hand him no mediocre music. I can't hand him no, I gotta be on my shit. That's why I've been working and taking a little bit of time off and been missing a few days here and there. Excuse me for that. But that's why. But hey, a lot of people be thinking I'm a bitch. A lot of people be thinking I'm all this shit. And I just be laughing at them like, nigga, you just don't even know, bro. You really don't even know. You really don't know. And that's cool. Shout out to Sherelle Cunningham in the building. What's going on? Peace and love. Peace and love to the family. We got Tiffany Johnson in the building. What's going on? Peace and love. Oh, both my sisters in the building. Oh, man, I appreciate y'all coming through. Sister Soul is in the building as well. Salute. What's going on, sis? We got Dion Williams in the building. What's going on, bro? Salute. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for coming through. Thank y'all for being part of the build. Hit the link. Hit the like button. You know? But now, go ahead, y'all. I'm about to spark up.
Yeah, peace and love to the family in the chat, man. But boy.
So one more thing. Drez.
What's up?
what else do we need to break down? I mean, we pretty much literally broke down goddamn Egypt and Kemet damn near through that whole build. I mean, there's a few characters we ain't have to fucking break down, but I mean, it's bro, like what?
Oh
Where
yeah,
else?
I
Like,
forgot.
where
Yeah,
else do we have to go to break down this bullshit, bro? Because we got to literally do a whole worldwide breakdown of malicious bullshit information, bro. For real.
shit, we
What
got
about
ancient.
I don't mean to
Ancient.
cut y'all off. What
Oh,
about
go ahead,
the
brother.
Tataria Empire? Can y'all break that down?
Oh, that's easy. I mean, when we look at all the evidence that we already have right now, you can actually be like, okay, a lot of this stuff we know is not even authentic anymore. You know, you can't because at that point you look like you're picking and choosing what you want to believe, and that's something we need to get away from. Is the belief system. You know, it's nothing wrong with having a belief, but I'm talking about the belief system that these people have imposed on us. You know what I'm saying? Got us believing their bullshit. But the same thing, just like we still got ancient Greek, ancient Rome, hell, the Vatican, bro. We got so many places we can explore and just break down and debunk all of it. You know what I'm saying? Because right now we just it's kind of like we just scratching the tip of the iceberg. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole it's going to be a whole domino effect with all of these people's history, man. You know, because you got to remember the Hispanics got their version of a history. The Asian culture got a version of a history. Man, we got we got a lot of work, man.
Because we so focused on ourselves.
And you got the work of fossils and bullshit. And this is where I want to break down fossils, because I've been doing a lot of research on fossils since grade school, and I've always came to the same conclusion because I got an A in geology. So if fossils are part of Earth, wouldn't they occur erosion?
Yeah.
So why do we still have fossils from thousands or hundreds of years? That don't make sense.
None of it do. It's all lies, man. It's all fugazi. Man, no, watch this. Let me spark it back up real quick.
Go ahead.
Remember how we was talking about? Okay, you know how some people say that all the resources came from Africa, right? Bullshit. Gold, silver, copper, diamonds, you name it. But there's no volcanoes in Egypt.
Exactly.
Anybody with that has a little bit of knowledge on how these minerals are created, they're created from years of compression and different minerals compounding from volcanoes, ash and things that in the soil, all the minerals.
Earth, yeah.
Earth. You see what I'm saying? So if you don't have those components to create the resources, how can you say that the resources came from a place that don't have the minerals?
No. Check this out. I just want to add a little bit to that.
That's a punch to the gut right there.
Earth form crystals. The Earth do not form ancient sculptures in the form of a motherfucking leaf with a circle around it. It's not that distinctive. That's different.
Yep.
The compression, like what he talking about, the heat and the compression and thing forms crystallizing in a crystallizing way, which while we see crystals or while we see quartz as in crystal, right? Because it's being crystallized because the heat and the compression from the earth. And now if you have a lot more heat, you might generate some iron within the middle of the crystal, or you might generate some citrine within the middle of the goddamn crystal, depending on the locale of the crystal under the earth and how much heat is generating and minerals is generating towards the earth. This is how you get crystals, people.
Man.
Now, somebody can tell me if I'm wrong or not and prove me wrong. Just let me know. Just let me know. And you will have to tell me why is citrine in the middle of white quartz? Why would you see, hold on. Why would you see amethyst or rose quartz in the middle of quartz or cluster quartz. It don't make sense if you go by they bullshit. I'm just saying. I mean, y'all know I got a lot of crystals. I do crystals. You just have to understand. You have to talk to me and let me understand how all these other elements are generating within the crystals as well. Because you have quartz, you have other quartz with citrine, you have quartz with tourmaline, you have quartz with citrine, you have quartz with a lot of things with rose quartz itself. You have quartz, you have quartz with quartz clusters.
Oh my.
Now watch this.
Go ahead.
Watch this shit, right? So now that we know the basis of how these minerals, these resources are created, right?
Yes.
Now what common sense will tell you what? Where the largest volcano is located will be the area with the largest composites of resources. So how can Africa be the most dominant when it comes to those type of resources and minerals when the largest volcano is in fucking Hawaii?
Hawaii, exact. Thank you, bro.
Oh man, bro.
So why Hawaii wouldn't be the largest composite of diamonds, gold, copper, and silver? It should be flooded with composites everywhere around that volcano.
Them and California.
California as well, yeah.
Them and California, bro.
So so now that what they gonna tell us? Niggas from Hawaiians was coming to Africa with their gold and shit.
Yep. You know they gonna do it. They gotta trace it somehow. Why? Why is because they got to connect the slave trade. If they don't connect the slave trade with everything they do, at some sort, it's gonna give something off, and nobody is gonna realize because they're gonna be like everybody's question along when they go against history. Okay, well, when did slave trade happen? Okay, well then how did it happen? Okay, well, where did it happen? Okay, well, what date did this take place? And who was the first masters? Who was this? You have so many questions that's in there, and they will not be able to come across because these niggas had to make up everything as they went. Point blank.
Right. They ain't get the slaves to help with the gold and the gold rush.
These niggas were slaves as well. Gold rush. How can we mention slaves of anything when they had their own people as slaves over here? And in their own country before they came over here. You think indentured servant started over here? No, we didn't know that word until them niggas came over here, which means them niggas already had a presumptuous or motherfucking goddamn obsession, or not obsession, but a observation of what it was before it came over here, because who knew it? We wasn't speaking English. Who knew indentured service before these niggas came over there? So we knew these motherfuckers was indentured service, or AKA slaves, in their own shit before these motherfuckers came over here. Point blank. Prove me wrong.
So you can't, but check this out. But did you know that we can actually make gold? Like
yes.
from scratch. Like
yes.
we can literally make gold from scratch.
Literally.
So and they make it out of lead. They make gold out of lead, right?
Yep.
Oh, and so they kind of messed up even letting us know that they can create it. So now let's look at the monetary system today. Who controls it? Not the people that went out there and dug it up. It was the people that created the gold to begin with. So of course it took some time for them to have enough gold to actually implement this monetary system. That's why when you go, you can try to find any gold coins or anything with any 1500 or 1600 stamp on it. You're not gonna find it. What they do is they're gonna show you a coin that's probably damaged and say, yo, this gold coin was from the pirate days, or this shit was back in when Jesus walked the earth. But
bullshit.
Even back then they had calendars. They kept track of time, because if they didn't, there wouldn't be a such thing as a BC or AD or whatever the case may be. So you mean to tell me?
And there was a lunar calendar before there was a Gregorian calendar.
That's true. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Wow. So you mean to tell me the only traces when it comes to even gold, the only traces we got, I mean, or the oldest we can find is like in the 1700s? You
Oh
So
know,
man.
when
Oh
they
my
telling
God,
you,
thank you, bro. Cause these niggas don't even normally, according to their shit, don't go beyond motherfucking 1700. These niggas halfway go to the 1600s. But the thing is, when you go beyond to that point, you actually have to dig deep and see what actually happened. And then you got to find different depictions or different opinions of what happened. And you know, that shit, you get into spaghetti junction. You know, you're like,
yeah, everything is everywhere, you know. So I was like, wait a minute. So that kind of give you an idea of when this monetary system actually started. Because when they started that monetary system, that's it. Hold on, let me backtrack a little bit. That's where any project. Now, in order for you to start a project or complete, let's say, a dream you have, you ultimately have to have a foundation first. You cannot start anything without a premise or a foundation. That same thing with us making music. We're not gonna just get on the mic and just start rapping. We're gonna need a beat. We're gonna need an instrumental. We're gonna need we're gonna lay down the foundation before we put the lyrics onto that track. You understand what I'm saying? So it's the same thing with the monetary system. These people ain't just magically took over everybody and didn't have gold already ready for exchangement because they already had their foundation of what they was going to implement once they conquer certain people. So they already made the gold, they already made silver and copper. They already knew that, listen, this is what we're going to do. And this is how we're going to set up this foundation once we take full control over these lands. And we can give them the history of all of this that we made up, that we created, and that where they will live on that set history. And that's what they did. So people thinking that a bunch of motherfuckers was running out there during the gold rush, that means you have to believe that a bunch of hillbillies, poor as dirt motherfuckers became rich overnight because they had a shovel in their hand. Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
mm-hmm.
These people ain't magically just gain power and riches overnight, bro. The whole gold rush is fugazi. Matter of fact, if you look it up, you can find videos on YouTube. I did. Now look up the gold, type it in. It'll be black and white footage. And every time you see these motherfuckers allegedly discovering like golds in these caves and all this shit, you can't even tell if it's gold, silver, or just dirt fucking rocks because it's in black and white and these little pebbles. They're little tiny little like pebbles. And I'm like, yo, you got rich with that? They'll never show nobody digging and finding a bucket full of gold bars, none of that. You will never find it. All that shit was a hoax.
Hold on. Indiana Jones or hold on. Mansa Musa. I'm sorry, bro. One thing now at this point, after all this information and shit that we have already uncovered and all this shit, I don't understand Mansa Musa.
Wasn't he supposed to be like the richest black man?
Black man,
Yeah, man, Mansa Musa. Listen, Mansa Musa was a nigga going around recruiting everybody that wanted to come together, right?
Sir Drop,
Listen, bro.
I want to introduce you first. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to start into your spill. You know what I'm saying? We got the bro Sir Drop on the channel. You know what I'm saying? My brother Drop is in the fucking building, and he about to learn us some shit. Go ahead, bro.
All right, cool. So Mansa Musa was going around the world just basically trying to find resources and shit, right? Now, he had a lot of people with him, but everybody was treated equal. So he get to some part in the world, y'all can look that part up, and they started trying to put value on gold. And Mansa Musa was like, man, don't do that, man. You're gonna lose all the people. It's gonna cause conflict. So then at the end of the day, they was like, fuck what Mansa Musa talking about. So he gave they whole region so much gold that gold wasn't worth shit for like 30, 40 years. Just
And
to
it
let
broke
them know, like, money
broke
is the
down the
root of
currency
evil.
of gold around that continent.
Because everybody had it. Yeah, he gave
Yeah.
everybody gold. Yeah. But I don't
Uh,
know if that's a true story, though. That's just the story. I don't know if that's real or not. You know, they be pump faking us so much. But go ahead.
That's why I said what I said. Drop for real. That's exactly
so
why I
what?
said. Go ahead. No, go ahead,
No,
Dre.
no. With me, the first question I will ask is where did he get his gold from?
Mm-hmm.
Since they claim he has so much of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then how will he be able to transport? Gold is not light. Gold is heavy. So how would he be able to transport enough gold to give a whole civilization of people? You see what I'm saying?
He was known. He was
That's weird.
right, exactly. And that's why I don't fall with the bullshit, because I'm like, okay, you tell me this nigga traveled all across Saudi Arabia, and then he traveled all the way to all the way from West Africa to East Africa with gold at the whole time. Like, first of all, how was you rejuvenating your gold? I get how you was transporting it, because you say you had these camels and stuff and chariots and whatever the case may be along your travels. Okay, but you would only be applied or supplied a limited upon that travel. Then you would need another whole fucking goddamn order to come and be served to you and say, oh, I can give these people this amount of gold and da da da. But the first amount of gold already exhausted your whole fucking team, exhausted your horses, exhausted your fucking team of passing it out, exhausted every motherfucking person that was along this goddamn trip, every animal that was along this trip, and you still wasn't able to pay these motherfuckers while going down more land,
Right.
paying other people, right?
But you gotta look at it like this too. Where was they at? If they don't got no gold, you can bankrupt their whole shit with just a little bit amount of gold, because ain't nobody got shit. So I can give all them a gram of gold. Now it ain't worth nothing. Now if you somewhere where they already got gold, that statement would be but I'm with y'all. I don't believe nobody went around and did none of that shit. But I'm just saying on how it could be done is like if I go to a little small town, right? And my little $100,000 would be like a millionaire to these motherfuckers, dog. You see what I'm saying? If I go somewhere else, my $100,000 would be like a thousandaire. Like I'd be broke in Dubai for real. But if I go to like somewhere, you know what I mean, where you like you just got a running car, you the man. It's different places, man. But I don't know. I don't believe it, but I just want to believe it to give black people a idol. That's it. Obama is just an idol for me. I don't give a fuck about no Obama. But it's an idol for these fucking black motherfuckers that be like, man, I ain't gotta sell dope. I don't gotta pop niggas in their face. I ain't gotta do that shit. So long as they give my kids and my grandkids and they friends an idol, I got confidence they'll make the right decision when they get of wise to know what's bullshit and what ain't. But y'all go ahead.
See, I and drop. I respect that. I literally, I fucking respect that, because I'm kind of like on the same sense with that. However, when I have done the research on that individual, and none of that says what that motherfucker is doing, I can't. If you're draining the energy and turning the energy into something that you want, or cultivating the energy in something that you want, no, no, oh no, because now you're taking great energy that people put into you, and then you're making it into something that's something totally different.
I can dig it, but when you're dealing with kids, you don't want them looking at Nicki
We're
Minaj
not
as the idol.
we're not just dealing with kids though. We're dealing with a lot more than just kids, more than just the Nicki Minaj. We have to understand, even with even Obama, he got them accepted the whole gay marriage and the whole gay other bullshit that was going on. So there's more stuff that we have to understand what's going on. Because while they're taking their shots at the trajectory mentality of aiming and cultivating our people into making them what they want them to be, we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like we're trying to do that as much as we can when we come on like a panel or we come on YouTube, but we don't put our stuff into people as much as they put their shit into people and make it reality.
I think we gotta catch the brother up a little bit. He might not know what we discovered yesterday.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, hey bro, we did me and Dres did a literal master fucking build on all the bullshit, bro. I think you might wanna see it, bro. We literally debunked shit from bro, like
It's that bad, man. It's really that bad when it comes to history,
bad,
bro.
bro.
Because now I'm looking at the Massa Musa situation, and they got alleged postcards, and they claim this is a picture from 1375. What? I mean, a depiction of a drawing, allegedly, of Massa Musa in 1375. How, Sway? How? Now I don't know if you know this, Sir Drop, but ink on it, the longest ink lasts is 200 years. That's the longest.
Yep.
So once you go ahead.
But you still gotta replace that history with something. So we can say we don't know, but we also can say we don't know if somebody was really moving like that. We don't know.
Right,
That's
that's
my whole
what
stance on it.
right. But the point that I'm making is that if ink deteriorates in 200 years, how can they tell us that any documentation is from the year? Because we're in allegedly 2021. So 200 years from today will be 1821. How from 1821 on back, how can they tell us that it is the original documentation of anything in history?
Right, they
How?
just lie, bro. They'll just tell you a lie. But listen, what I'm saying is, even though they told a lie, now we got to deal with what was really going on at that time since they told us a lie. And it's going to
Right.
still be similar because they hide their lies between two truths. So, okay, the pyramid's fake, but what kind of stuff was they doing? You see, they not gonna tell us that part. They only gonna give us a little bit of the knowledge. Now we gotta seek it ourselves and kind of go pseudo with it. But every time we do that, everybody be like, "What's your source?" I'll be like, "Man, how we gonna ever get further if we gotta always look back at a source?" But
No,
go ahead. But
check
y'all
this
All
out.
right
right.
though.
Check this out.
Right.
Check this out.
Oh, go
Check
ahead.
this out. I get definitely what you're saying, but if we look back at what they said even before, we're still looking back at a lie, because the lie or what they even said before is going to be different to even what we're coming up with or simulating within the information that they're even giving us from now and giving us from the time before of where they
Mhm.
start giving us the information, right?
So that I think that the real fucked up part is that if I come to the people, let's say 400 years ago, and I tell the people a complete lie 400 years ago, by the time you fast forward 400 years later, the lie is going to been unchanged a whole bunch of times. And
Mandela
now I'm
effect. Thank
right.
you.
So now I got a bunch of motherfuckers that's dibbing and dabbing with 400 years worth of lies. None of it is true.
None of it is
It's
true.
all lies, and now I got people arguing amongst each other, and both sides are wrong.
Chaos at its finest.
See what I'm
Hey,
saying?
drop,
So
like I
go ahead.
always say, that shit ain't nothing but a bunch of bullshit.
Said period.
Period.
You say, hey, if you think like the hood, think you been hoodwinked.
Exactly.
Yeah, real talk. And check this out. I'm gonna go a little deeper because just like on the pyramids, right? We discovered, right? This shit was bad. So paint. How long paint lasts, bro?
Third, third
30?
paint
Yeah.
is 200, right? 200 years.
Okay.
Ink is 25 to 30 years.
Right. So ink is
Right.
25 to 30 years. So paint lasts up. The longest paint will
But
last is
what's
200
blood
years.
though? They rich
Hold
that shit in
on,
blood though.
hold on. Let him go.
Right. So while we was discussing it, we was looking at the pyramids. We was looking outside. You know, I had little screens. You know, the slides or whatever. And you know, we noticed that you don't really see no paint outside because it's obvious that they claimed that the paint was preserved because it was sealed up and shit like that. But as we continue to go, so as we continue to go through the pictures and shit, guess what I find? I find artwork outside of the pyramid that looks brand spanking new. So you mean to tell me that we got paint that lasts 10,000 years or longer now? Think about the conditions of outside, rain, the heat, cold nights, no damage, nothing, brand new drawings,
I gotta
paint
take that out now.
outside.
Look,
Yo,
Dredge.
I
Hey, Dredge. Hey,
the
Dredge,
shit
you
out of
can
this.
actually.
And geology do not work in the same way as they describe, because if you have mountains and mounds that's deteriorating over the years, then if anything that's over fucking 200 years has already been disintegrated and went into fucking earth and dust.
Fact.
Point
Now
blank.
listen.
Point
Now
blank. This
listen.
this
Hey,
is the
hey,
study of Earth itself, of rock and the minerals within the rock and mountains itself.
hey, and to drill y'all point home, here go the receipt to everything you said. You
Go
can
ahead, Rob.
actually look up. You can actually look up how they renovate all these places, far as all the way to Stonehenge and everything. They actually renovate the thing, so then they tell us, well, it been standing forever. I bet it had been standing forever. Could y'all build on that shit for fucking ever? It ain't like it's just a natural structure that been standing there, but they renovate all that shit, man. Y'all can look that shit up. They got videos of them renovating them. It's insane, but go ahead.
No, you're right. You're right. They
Yep.
renovate all the structures, even like, all right, check this out. Down to the obelisk. If you look at the height of the obelisk, if you think that shit was built in the form of like everything else was built, you're out of the perception of how mold work. If you don't know how pyramids was built, you're out of the perception of how molding work. Point blank. There's no, oh, I'm building the pyramids and by layer these slaves are just carrying big blocks and pushing big blocks according to the layers of the pyramid and laying down the block. No, that's bullshit. That's bullshit, because now you're adding magic to a Hercules slave trade characters. And Hercules was a little slave, bro, but he wasn't a group of slaves. So now when you add a group of slaves that was building the pyramids, you're adding a group of slaves that was able to create tons of blocks and that was carrying tons of blocks up hills amongst the top of the fucking pyramid. And if you know the fucking height of the pyramid, or the Giza pyramid, then you would know this is Fugazi. That's all I'm saying.
Yep. So now they got paint lasting for 20,000, 50,000, 100,000 years, allegedly.
superhuman carrying blocks to build the pyramids.
You got Hercules and Zeus and shit.
Hey,
What's up, brother?
And blood don't last that long. That's why they have to use that fluorescent light to see it. So blood evaporates even faster than fucking oil and ink.
Yep. Yep. That's that part there, boy. And it's crazy because it's like now, like I say, even when we look at gold and shit like that, go ahead, try to find a gold with the date 1500 on it, 1500 anything on it, 1600 anything on it. Go ahead, try. Go look for it. So you know, and if we know for a fact that they kept track of time, we talking years, like calendars, even back then. Why wouldn't they stamp it? When so they just started recording in the 1700s? We have a problem, a really serious problem.
So I guess.
Oh, go ahead.
And I'm gonna give it right back to you. I guess gold is man-made and diamonds. So now it's foolery. That
Right,
gold ain't even real. But go ahead,
bro,
you got
no. I got you. It say right here, alchemist claims to be able to make gold, a rare material. It say from lead. Say a very common metal. They weren't successful, but today it is possible to change lead into gold. So yes, we can make gold from scratch. But you have to ask yourself. That's why when you mentioned Master Musa, I asked you where he. I was asking in general, where did he get the gold from? Because the way they claim gold and these minerals or these resources are created through time, right? But it's created through volcanoes. Show me a volcano. Show me a volcano in Egypt.
Okay, bro. I know exactly where you. Oh my God, you're fucking
Show
hitting
me a volcano
my brain right now. Check this out. So what bro is saying is, according to my opinion of what he's saying. I just want to reword that. My opinion of what Drez is saying is, according to the information, as far as this man was traveling, he was cultivating or acquiring, if you understand what acquiring means, gold. And as he was acquiring gold, he was able to hand it off throughout the lands he was traveling through. So this motherfucker has been doing the same thing that the reserve's been doing, acquiring gold out of thin fucking air. If you travel from Massachusetts to fucking Atlanta, how are you acquiring gold out of thin air to give to everybody or all the civilizations that you're passing through along your travels? That don't make sense. That means you're getting gold out of thin air somewhere. Where did that gold come from? And this is what Drez is saying. Where did the gold come from?
But you gotta ask yourself, Chris. You gotta ask yourself, what time frame is they talking about? Did he flood the city within the next 100 years, or was it in 5 trips? Because if it's in 5, 10 trips, we know they lying. If they saying 150 years, then I can give it some relevance.
That's why I said according to the information.
How long they say it took for them to flood it?
Because according to the information, he was traveling the lands by weeks and months.
Oh, okay. That changed the demographics. That's
why I say, according to the information, you already know the segment, what they say. What they say. So now I'm going according, and I always do go according to what they say, so we could break down their information, not break down our information or our perception of what the information they gave us. No, breaking down their information. What did they tell us? You told us this motherfucker was giving gold ultimately throughout the lands he was traveling. Throughout his travels, you did not say where the gold was coming from or where it was producing from. So that means, one, He had so much gold and so much carriage along with his gold that he was able to feed continents of people with gold. That's bullshit because that's not even in the story. So that's why I'm saying, listen to what Dredge is saying. Where did he get the gold from? Because if you didn't have gold to get from the start, how can you feed gold to a whole continent? But motherfuckers don't want to do that. They just don't look at that. Oh, he represent my skin. Mansa Musa. No, these niggas giving you a Berber. First of all, these niggas are giving you a Berber. A fucking Masonic Berber. That's what attached to who? The Moors. Imagine.
So where
Why,
this nigga?
if the Moors was that
No, go ahead, brother. My bad.
pivotal in history, and you have somebody like Mansa Musa, why don't you have 3 Mansa Musas? You think Mansa Musa only brung up himself? You think he didn't give the knowledge to someone else? Wasn't they trying to suppress our information traveling from within each other, going from within each other and finding things out and actually acting off that and prevailing from that, sustaining from that? It don't make sense. Somebody's an intruder. Somebody's a psyop. Somebody's an agent. Imagine. So where did his gold come from? The story starts with he acquired with so much gold. It don't start with he was the king of this land. He was this of this. He made this civilization, come from amongst from all the fucking other bullshit civilizations. So he acquired this gold from all these other, got what? No. We have to understand, where do his stories start? Where do his stories start? Having a lot of gold. Tell me where I'm wrong. I'll wait.
And yeah, nobody gonna be able to answer that. But bless you. The thing is, where was he from? Was he from Africa? Ethiopia? Wait, where was he from? Do anybody know?
Right.
Because again, like you said, where the gold come from? But more importantly, is he from a place where they have very large mountains? Because if anything, and for the way they depict him, that means this nigga was Hawaiian. See, a lot of people don't understand if not mountains, I mean volcanoes is where what creates these minerals and these resources. Gold, silver, silver, all that, hell, even diamonds. So how is it that Africa allegedly is the most lucrative when it comes to minerals, when they do not have the damn minerals to make the fucking resources? I mean, come on, dude. The biggest volcano is in Hawaii. Why nobody is saying how much gold, diamonds, rubies? It should be composites on top of composites. Then you got California.
Yeah.
That big ass volcano. But all the resources is in Africa?
Check this out, bro. I don't understand why people from this land keep mentioning Mansa Musa. He is not even of your makeup. What did he do for this land? And you will have to say that. And you can't say nothing because there's nothing in history that says that he did anything for this land. So why do people from this land mention someone else from another land just like they mention in Jesus, just like they mention fucking someone else, Da Vinci, all these other fucking European motherfuckers? Like why do y'all do that? Who cares? These niggas was on a whole different land mass than you, that you don't even fucking produce the same fruit from. What the fuck is going on? Who cares what they doing over there? Who cares who Mansa Musa was? Just because he was the same skin tone color don't mean he was the same fucking nationality. Y'all niggas fall for the skin tone all the fucking time, regardless if these niggas was African, regardless if these niggas was Berbers. I don't get it. They don't even like you, and you still look for these niggas during the motherfucking goddamn research. Come the fuck on, man. When are you gonna tell me y'all niggas from America that was born here is gonna say that you was a Berber at one point in your life, or your family was a Berber? Because I never heard one of y'all YouTube ass niggas never come and say your family is a Berber. But you would resort your shit all the way back to motherfucking Morocco. So when have you niggas been Berbers? I rest my case. I'm sorry. My bad.
All right, so check this out, right? So the biggest gold nugget ever found in history was in Australia. Right? The biggest gold nugget ever found was in Australia, right? In 1869, right? You know what else I find interesting about Australia? Australia have 50 fucking volcanoes. That makes sense. Where are the volcanoes in Egypt?
I don't think
you see how you
it's
find
too dry. It's too dry, bro.
It ain't any. They don't have volcanoes in Egypt.
It's too dry. It's too dry. It's too much heat for there to be any volcanoes. Those was actually the misconception of volcanoes to actually mean something, and they don't mean nothing because it's not doing nothing. Go ahead, bro. My fault.
No, you good, family.
So what is the lava coming out of volcano? What is that government made, or is that a natural phenomenon?
Lava is a natural phenomenon.
Yeah,
That's
from the earth.
That's never been government made. However, that doesn't mean that there's pure a core lava at the center of the earth, at the core of the earth.
All right, now cool. When they're inactive, right? Where do them volcanoes lead to? Because there's times where volcanoes is inactive and it's actually going into basically the ocean, but it's still land. So
it's still going into within the same spot. The only thing we have to understand that even within nature, there is still a cause and effect. So we have to understand that the effect of what lava would be, lava would have to drain to somewhere. If lava don't drain to anything, lava would be covering earth because there's so many volcanoes around this whole fucking plane that if it was above the temperature of water couldn't even do anything. That's why it drains to the ocean. Every system drains to the ocean. Because that's the natural filter that it has to. That's natural filter that it has to go across.
Yeah, you gotta understand when it does happen. You know, when you heat up water, it kills bacteria and germs and shit like that. This is a natural flow of life. But I also think that you know, these eruptions that we do have is natural too. Now, can people manipulate or have an eruption occur before its appropriate time? Yeah, but I think that's just it's releasing pressure, and it has to do that. You understand? Because if it don't, you know, we already know what happens if we don't release pressure. You feel what I'm saying? It could be detrimental. But yeah,
right,
you gotta remember
they say pressure bust pipes.
Bust pipe. There you go. We don't need that to happen under the earth because it'll crack the earth.
Well, kind of in a way, you
Like
kind of,
earthquakes.
in a kind of in a
Right.
way, you kind of almost do. Reason why you have like geysers and shit like that. The thing is, we have to understand that heat rises. We can't listen to what they say upon the core and stuff, because if we listen to what they say upon the core, when we would tend to think heat rises, then everything will burst and go up and da 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 da. However, that's not always the case, even rather with heat, because if we dig down low to the ground, things will get colder and colder and colder along with the soil. And this is before you even hit water. And once you hit water, water will start even rising up. So now what are we talking about when water is actually rising up and it's actually clean water? You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
It's like a filter.
So it's basically
yeah.
I don't mean to cut y'all off. So it's basically three things that's going on within the earth. It's like these tunnel-like system, but it's like lava systems, and you got the water systems, and then you got the air pockets. So it's basically fire, water, and pressure. That's what's going on.
Well,
Fire,
it's
water, earth,
plasma,
air.
it's plasma, water, lava, pressure, air. You know, well, air pressure, same thing.
Right,
Shit
right.
like that. You know
That's
what
a
I'm
lot of
saying?
stuff.
So that's what it is. But we got to understand the properties and the movements of all the properties. We can't say lava, because if we say lava, then we go back to saying, well, our body is majority of lava, and that shit. I mean, not plasma. Sorry, plasma. If we go back to plasma, we can't say plasma because plasma is not majority of our body. Even though we have plasma in our body, it's not majority of the makeup. So we can't say that as well. And along with lava, we can't say lava is like the ocean. However, it's a sense of a hot forming liquid that leads into the ocean that has to be drained out to the ocean to drain out somewhere, because it's not something that's more sustaining itself, that's overdrawing the flow of the water, because water is majority the moisture of this whole plane, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So basically, water is a coolant for lava.
It could be that, and it could be a filterization of lava as well. It could be quite a few things, generation from lava, because the thing about it is, you got to understand, the volcano is not sitting on lava. The volcano is sitting on water. The land is sitting on water, so you need water for the lava to flow. Or the water, the lava is not gonna flow like water. If you look at lava, how they even give you lava, it still have a flow, it still have a wave, it still have a current, it still have movement, and it have to have movement, right? Just like water have to have movement.
Yeah.
So it's still synonymous with the water itself. Why? Because it has to generate its own power from water. It have to. Reasons why it sit on water. Go ahead. My fault.
But you got to remember too, like I say, the way they claim that gold or these resources is created comes from lava and the crust.
The crust, yeah.
Yeah, years and years and years. Of course, when we're talking about diamonds now, you know, it takes take all these years, the crust of compounding different minerals, blah blah blah. But yet they can actually make diamonds from scratch too.
That too.
Come on, dude! Like
that's crazy.
Y'all already had, y'all already had the game plan set out for what y'all want to do. But if this is how the resources is created, how is it that we constantly hearing stories of the resources being in places that do not have the elements of creating the resources?
Because it's synthetic, my brother. That's why they can create a diamond out of the lab. They can't create it out of the earth. They can create it out of the lab. And reasons why your diamond tester, if you have a diamond tester, it can actually test a synthetic from real. That's what actually tests. It tests actually the real energies from the that's actually the real energy current that's flowing from it. That's why it's a metal piece. If it was detecting things, trust me, it didn't have to be a metal piece. They would go with a cheaper concurrent with it, like an electrical tape, right? Ain't electrical tape cheaper than fucking metal?
Yeah.
Thank you. They would use something like electrical tape, but they don't. They actually use metal. Why? Because it's actually better current for it. So this is why I like going deep into the properties. Go deep into the properties and what they're using. If you're using, what they're doing to test the stuff out, to understand what's going on, you're good. But if you're just going by the person's word that's selling you, they're benefiting and their family is benefiting. I'm sorry to tell you, you might get played.
I got a question. I don't mean to interrupt. No disrespect.
You good? I gotta get my food, but go ahead.
I was trying. Okay, since y'all saying this, what do y'all think? Do y'all think the periodic table of elements is plagiarized? Is some of them elements is plagiarized? That's what y'all got me thinking.
The table in itself, I would say, yeah, it's plagiarized, but it's plagiarized in a way that we can understand it, because we have to understand that it's a table. And when we think of a table, we think of a table that our family could eat at, right? We don't think as the periodic table, which is a fucking pyramid.
Yeah.
Right? So
Damn. I
when
ain't
you
see it like that.
exactly, and that's the point. That's the illusion. It's an illusion. It's not a reality. It's an illusion, because they give you the same shit, but then resort you back to something that's literally what they've been planning the whole time, along connecting with whatever groups they have, whatever religion they have, and aka a pyramid.
Damn. So the periodic table of elements is a pyramid. Damn.
You won't look at it like that, but it have to be. I mean, first of all, you have a starting point at a pyramid, and then you have a starting point as the creation or your DNA makeup of your life. So, what is your first? What was the first makeup element of humans?
Damn. That's deep.
No, but I'm asking, what is the first element makeup of humans?
The elements we made of?
Okay, so your first element to make up of yourself, or your human, or a carbonated human, would be hydrogen 1 through 8, right? So those would be the first elements of quote unquote self. Yeah. All right, so I like to piece that with something else. So when you look at stars, quote unquote, in our solar system, or whatever the case may be, what is stars majorly made up of?
It's say that again. Run that by me again.
What are stars majorly made up of?
Or stars?
Yeah, stars.
Shit, I don't know. I think they said it's made out of some type of plasma. I think. I know they say the sun is made out of plasma. Well, they consider that a star, so I don't know.
70% hydrogen.
I didn't know.
Well, that's what they say.
Yeah. That's what they say. Yeah. Right.
But we know they never been to a goddamn star. So I mean, I'm just being real. They never been to a motherfucking star. But
let's to a star. Never been to a sun. Never been to a planet.
Let me read it. Right, check this out though. Diamonds were formed over 3 billion years ago, deep within the Earth's crust, under conditions of intense heat and pressure that cause carbon atoms to crystallize, forming diamonds. Now, I have a problem with this because what intense heat as they fucking talking about, when you dig under the earth, it get cooler, not hotter. They're lying. Anybody with 2 brain cells know that they just fucking lied. These people make diamonds from scratch. And the people, that's why they control all of it, because they are the creators of it. How do we not? How can we are awake? We are no, let me take that back. We are waking up, because if we was awake, we'll know everything. We're awake, we're in the process of waking up. And every day we continue to get closer and closer to become that entity that is, in fact, all the way 100% awake. But there's nothing logical about what I just read, because if all of us know that when you dig in the earth, it get colder and colder and colder, not hotter. Where is the heat coming from to create diamonds? Now, if we look at the monetary system today, right? Who controls your money?
The government.
Yes, you know why they control it and how they control it?
Yep, they're in cahoots and together, along with one entity that controls the currency, which would be, the federal or the Rothschilds or whatever.
No, that's the ass end of it. You correct. That's the ass end of it. The reason why how they control it, watch, I'm gonna drop a bomb on you. It's because they the ones who make it. If we learn about anything, if we talk about gold, diamond, and silver, copper, you have to ask yourself, how do they come into power of controlling all of this? It's simple. It's because they made it. And when they make it, they issue it out to the public.
Well, yeah,
like,
I mean, yeah.
Oh my God,
thing,
man.
just mentioning, the Rothschild.
I never looked at it like that.
It's easy. If you create something right now, who's gonna control it? You. And no matter how many people, that's just like right now, I TrueTube is mine. It doesn't matter that it's almost 100,000 registered people signed up to TrueTube. I still control TrueTube. It's my creation. They created gold. They distributed wealth amongst the people. They created your monetary system. That's why. But what they give you is this fake history of, this is how we came into power. This is how we got all the gold. We went out and did hard work and dug it up, and we got lucky and hit a gold mine or a diamond mine. We got lucky. We randomly just started digging, and magically we struck gold or diamonds. Like, get the fuck out of here. Just the same way they always magically dig up mummy bones. They magically dig up dinosaur bones. They magically at the right spot, at the right time, in the right weather conditions, at the right spot. Come on, people. Come on, people.
Right.
Yes, sir. Damn, y'all going in, man. That's why I'm not really saying too much. The only thing I can do is ask a question to y'all, because y'all going in. Damn, I never looked at it in that aspect, man. They created these so-called minerals and giving an illusion by giving it a value, brainwashing our minds thinking it is at a value, and it's not really at a value because they created it. Oh man, I never looked at it like that, man. Thank you, bro. Man. Thank y'all, bro.
They always controlled it, and it's no different from right now today. We can't. I mean, it's obvious they control all the paper dollars, right?
That's why
because they created the paper dollars.
That's why I say in God we trust on that bitch, because they control that shit too. They control the fucking religious system too.
Just like uranium and titanium, they created them and they control them.
Damn,
and they trying to control coltan. If they goddamn, if they take control of goddamn Africa, they gonna create I mean, they gonna take control of Cotan, and they're gonna be creating so many fucking goddamn iPads, new iPad versions, new iPhone versions, and all this shit. That's gonna be ultimate for them at that point.
Ooh.
You think your technology is the shit now? They ain't shit. I seen shit in 2006 that y'all motherfuckers don't even know is coming. I already mentioned that shit, bro. Like, bro, like y'all don't know what's coming, bro. Like technology wise.
And
Beyond.
I seen some shit in the 90s that's just getting here.
There you go.
Yep.
Back to the Future.
Never Back to the Future, bro.
No, I'm talking about the movie.
Oh yeah. All right.
I'm being funny. I was being funny. My bad. I
Oh,
didn't mean to throw y'all off.
good.
Y'all going in on the minerals and man, bro. So a lot of people, minerals and things we put value in is man made.
That's how you do it.
But just like we was going in about the fucking paper and ink. You know what I mean? How all they fucking writings is bullshit. All they shit is a bunch of made up bullshit that they made up during while they was in power. Or they stole the ideal and called it something else from us.
That's just like what they did is basically just like what we did within they so quote unquote slavery when they say we invented the light bulb, we invented the peanut, we invented the goddamn car, and they stole the blueprint. We invented AC air conditioning. We invented this. We invented that amongst our demise. That's the only man. It's just told in the same spot, man. Amongst their demise as well.
We created
Damn.
everything on this motherfucker. Everything modern, we created.
Facts.
Yeah. Even the toilet.
Exactly.
I mean, the crazy thing about it is you got to understand the stand or the measures that they willing to go across, man. These niggas will fuck their own people up, man. These niggas tear us down for eating chicken and watermelon when they got their own people that they call trailer trash that eat fucking cornbread, watermelon, and chicken. And then
hell yeah.
you got some of the low and the mid class that eat some of the same shit as well, and some of the high class. So
And then,
like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? You gotta, man.
and dig this. When I was in Germany, I found Henschen. Y'all know what Henschen is?
Ooh,
Chicken. They call it Henschen over there.
Yep.
Henching.
That's how you say
In
it over there.
Germany,
Yeah.
yes.
In Germany, that's how you say it in Germany. Yeah.
Damn.
Depending where you at. Yeah. Right.
Now, how the chicken go from a chicken to a Henschen? With a little bit of water dividing us, or ocean dividing us.
Mm-hmm. But don't they got a freshwater and seawater dividing? There's a lot of dividing within this land that's going on. I mean, within this plane that's going on. Sorry, not the land, the plane that's going on. You just gotta understand what's going on and put it together. We don't have to worry about what these motherfuckers took over and done. We just gotta understand the natural order of things.
That's why I was saying if we could somehow band together, we can basically fucking be billionaires with crime against humanity because they fucked our people. They fucked us up.
Mm-hmm.
They destroyed all our shit, and that's a crime against humanity. They basically gave us a fucking history, gave us a fucking nationality, gave us fucking medicine, all that shit, and it's killing us. Crimes
You're right.
against humanity.
Right.
And they get away with it. You can't even assume. Right.
You gotta have proof. All right, get the fuck out of here, bitch. We got all the proof.
Yeah, and they got all
You
the
just don't
facts.
accept this shit as proof, you dumb fuck.
Damn.
That's why I would. That's the crazy thing is like. That's why I was like, I don't gotta look to you for my freedom, bitch. Come fuck with me, and I'll show you my freedom. Fuck you.
But we really need to start dealing with these nigga pens, man, because these nigga pens is the ones that's getting these fucking laws passed. These how Capitone say them booty shaking HBCUs. All they do is shake their booty and praise their false god. They are the ones that's leading our people to the fucking slaughterhouse, man.
Oh man.
I swear they can't keep their story straight for shit. Watch this. They say so how are diamonds made? It is difficult to say for certain how long it takes for diamonds to form under natural conditions. Now I thought they said 3 million years, but I digress. It say, but what we do know is that diamonds form in the upper mantle of the earth crust around 100 miles beneath your feet. Now let me ask y'all something. If diamonds form 100 miles beneath our feet, how is it that on record we have only been able to drill between 6 to 7 miles deep into the earth? Our fucking weight.
Exactly.
Our fucking weight. I'm talking about our science right now today. The farthest we ever dug underneath the earth is 7 to 8 miles. But they claim that diamonds are formed 100 miles deep. How will we ever be able to get to those diamonds? I'll wait. They can't get their story straight, dog. That's why I say it's all man-made. They don't know what the fuck. First, they don't know how long it takes for it to form. Then they tell you it formed 3 million years ago because they want to tie it into us believing about 1 billion years ago this was going around, 1 million years ago this was happening over here, and all. They want us to believe all this mumbo jumbo.
Mm-hmm.
And I got the shit up right now. I'm reading the shit. This is coming from them.
From them. I like how you said that.
This is coming from them. I'm not making this up. This is their information. It's always a contradiction. So I would like for anybody to tell me if these scientists are claiming that diamonds are formed 100 miles deep into the earth, how the fuck will we ever be able to get to these alleged diamonds if we can only dig 7 miles?
That's crazy. That 7 mile hole ain't it in Russia?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they contradicting themselves big time. Why nobody ain't putting them on blast?
I try to all the time.
I do
all
too.
the damn time.
I believe y'all for real.
I
This need to go viral, bro.
I do 3.
yeah. This shit crazy, man.
That need to go viral, man. They said diamonds was 100 miles deep, and then they said they can't dig no deeper than 7 miles.
That's the
fuck. They need to put them
in history.
2 articles together. It will fuck people heads up.
Right, because see the anything once they go beyond that 7 miles, the equipment just completely breaks. They cannot go down there, dog. It'll break on them, and it ain't got nothing to do with heat or none of that. They don't know what it was actually called. I think they say it's compression, and it's just like when you go too deep in the sea. If you keep going deep and deep and deep, your ass it'll crush you.
And it's just like doing a jackhammer. When that jackhammer gets stuck, and that's what happened with the thing when they going down. They go down so deep it get fucking stuck. They can't chisel it out or put the moisturizer in there to get it out. But basically, that's what it does. It gets stuck.
The moisturizer.
Did y'all?
Can I?
Hey, that nigga Lil Ron stupid, yo.
Can I answer that?
But they do got to put some kind of lubricant down there to.
No, you're right. You're right.
No,
I'm talking about Lil Ron.
No. They can't go beyond. They can't go beyond that point. Nothing can happen beyond that point. There's no certain cream. There's no certain oil. There's no certain nothing that can go beyond that point. It's just not. We have to understand. along with some of the motherfucking goddamn songs that have been brought to us, aka motherfucking goddamn Meek Mill, Rick. There's levels to this shit, goddamn it. Okay. There's motherfucking levels to this shit. And that is a level that is just can't be breached by machinery nor motherfucking humanity.
Nope.
And if you goddamn think that that shit can happen, well, keep going ahead and testing it, and it's gonna keep showing your dumb ass how it's gonna keep leveling your ass out with compression. Reason why? Because your ass ain't on that fucking level, and you don't even really know how compression works. It's levels to this shit. Just like if you go up, oh no, you'll start freezing and your body start crunching up and start compressing together. Why? Because you're on a different fucking level that your ass ain't supposed to be on, nigga, and you froze. The fuck out of here. Don't the same thing happen when you go up? You don't get hot, you still get cold.
And the air becomes super thin, where you could barely breathe.
I think the more you go down low in the ground, I think the air gets thin as well. Why? Because you're going down in the ground and there's not much air there. So
exactly.
You dumb fuck. Get the fuck out.
Either way, it gets thin. Because look at when they climbing like Mount Everest or the mountains in the Himalayas. When they get to 10, 15,000 feet, them motherfuckers be moving like fucking old men and shit. They do.
Like some sloths.
Like old fucking men, because they oxygen level is fucking, they barely can breathe. The energy is low.
Oxygen tank ain't holding up.
Nah, it won't.
Nah, they got that pig skin ain't holding up. That's what it is.
Exactly.
From oxygen tank. Oxygen tank
What
didn't
the
even
hell,
help
Lil
their ass.
Man, what the hell, Lil Ron going through? This nigga in the chat. Y'all seen what Lil Ron is posting in the chat, man?
What Lil Ron talking about?
That nigga say, I know a female with 8-mile hole too.
God damn. Everybody know her. That's the problem.
He said, hey, listen. He said, I just keep digging and digging. What the fuck? This nigga wild and bad. Oh man.
Oh shit.
Oh,
he cracking
Did you
jokes.
find any diamonds yet? Did you find any diamonds yet?
Damn, Greedy, that's a good question.
Hey, that nigga might have found a new planet down that motherfucker.
Hey, nah, Lil Ron fan, man. Lil Ron fan, he cool, man. He cracking jokes and stuff. He got a little clown side, just like I do. So
don't go too deep in the rabbit hole. Your ass might not make it back out.
Yeah, I was about to warn him. I was like, bro, you better watch out, man. Depends who you messing with, man. Like, he a juggernaut, bro. I don't think he won't fuck with your head, bro.
Nah, babe. We'll have to put out a search party for the brother, man. Shit.
Hey, to me that sound like a super rat. Yeah, leave that motherfucker alone.
Trying to tell you.
She lead you right to the courthouse.
Damn.
Straight to the courthouse.
But yeah, this shit here crazy, dog. How they contradict themselves constantly, bro. And then guess what picture they have? A picture of the Earth's core. What CGI image of the Earth's core.
The sun, the smaller version of the sun in the middle of the Earth.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what's creating these diamonds. The Earth's core. That's what's helping.
So you saying saying that Sun Junior, Chris?
Yep, that's Sun Junior. Hey, the Cole Junior.
Damn. How Sway? How?
You can share your screen. You can share your screen if you want to. I'll put it up, bro.
I got you. All right.
Yeah, I like what you read.
Yeah, that's the kind of bullshit that I be hating. Motherfuckers can't put one and one together. Like they talked about Moses in his 80s still climbing a fucking mountain, man.
Oh
That's gonna kill a
oh,
motherfucker. You know what I
man.
mean?
Thank
They
you
just
for
they
saying
just
that,
make it look like it's everyday occurrence. Shit, any of us can barely climb that motherfucker.
There you go right there. It said
It's
right
like,
here.
like they still waiting for Moses. Goddamn.
Say the more you learn about diamonds, the more mysterious and alluring these rare crystals become. Hey, they give you that. They give you that mythical feel so you can get indulged in the fuckery. You're like, oh shit, this shit
No,
is
but,
like
but
magic.
the thing is, they do it by clusters. The more the clusters that's within the diamonds, the more the quality. They say the more the quality of the diamond.
And that means the
That's
more
how
it costs.
that's how they rate the price of the diamond. So
Allegedly.
yeah,
Exactly.
allegedly, but the clusters and stuff only have to do with stuff like how long it's been there, how many how much heat that's been brought up within the rock or the earth, you know, how much iron or magnesium or
The
how much, you
clarity,
know,
the
yeah, the
clarity of it.
clarity and everything else in it, you know, because it's a quartz as well, you know what I'm saying? So you
But
know, it just really depends. Yeah, go ahead.
Let's not forget how they said that like gold and shit get here. They
Right,
claim that another planet hit our planet.
Oh
Let's not
man.
forget about that.
Oh man.
So
Oh,
a
we
lot of
gotta go back to that, bro.
no, we'll get to that later. Hold on. I'm gonna read this so people don't think I'm capping. Let me read this real quick. So it's right. You can clearly see it right here. It say, so how diamonds are made. It say it is difficult to say for certain how long it takes for diamonds to form under natural conditions. But what we know is that diamonds form in the upper mantle of the Earth's crust around 100 miles beneath your feet.
Wow.
How? When we can only dig between 7 miles deep in the Earth's core, and I mean in the Earth, excuse me. But look at that. Then they show the Earth's core.
That's crazy, man.
Hold on, Dreads. That's a nice.
That's Sun Junior right there, bro.
That's a nice CGFI picture right there. See how they cut it in half?
That too.
Yeah, you know they got to come with the CGI, man. You know they can't live without that. And then they even, bro, this is where they debunk themselves. They even said humans can't go that deep. So how the fuck we got the diamonds?
Exactly.
They debunked themselves right here. Humans can't go that deep into the earth because of the extreme heat and pressure. Well, we know it ain't heat, but we know it's pressure down there.
Right.
So
they're just like somebody snitching on themselves.
That's literally what they did.
Yeah, but check this out. Check this out. Is that, and then the crazy thing is the great thing about it is what they're not explaining is there's hot pressure and there's cold pressure. The reason why I say there's cold pressure is just like me and Dress said, the more you go deeper, the colder it is, and the deeper you go, the more water would come up. So that's telling us that some type of pressure is pushing the water up, right? Which is a cold pressure or cold current, right? Because it's all cold water down there, right? But now they don't tell you where the heat pressure is coming from.
Yep.
That's where we have a problem with science, family.
I think they don't know. It's same thing when they allegedly talking about going into space. You know, and you know, like I said, I think this place itself is a mythical place. Because even if the higher up you go, you could be going straight towards the sun, but it doesn't get hotter the closer you get to the sun. It gets colder. So when we say that we believe that we get all of our heat from the sun by itself, to me is not logical. I think the sun, of course, plays a role, but I think the earth also generates its own heat, and we have volcanoes to prove that. Think about this for example, because we have the same traits as the plane that we live on. Because when we talking about volcanoes erupting, we know that's a form of its cleanses itself. What happened to the human body when you catch the flu or when you have a bacterial infection? The body tends to what? It tends to heat up. They call it a fever. They call it a fever
because it rises, right?
Right, your temperature rises, and what it does
rises
is it's
to
trying.
the head, and it rises
Right.
to the head, and it got to feel the head to in order to take the temperature.
If your temperature rises because now the body is fighting off the bacteria. It's trying to kill and eliminate that bacteria. You don't think that there's bacteria on this plane? Of course there are. We see them all the time. We hear about them all the time. And when we see those volcanoes erupting, it's cleansing itself. It's cleansing the bacteria, and it's also cleaning the oceans. Think about it. When the oceans get too infected, you have an eruption in the volcano, and guess what happens? When that lava hits the water, it heats up the water, killing what? Bacteria. And viruses. That's why a lot of times when your water supply is contaminated, what most people do, they boil the water.
Yeah.
You know what you got me thinking? My bad, man. Shit, dreads. My bad, bro. You know what you got me thinking, man? Earth is a living thing.
It is.
It is living. It's been living. Yeah,
because you're saying how we take a temperature, the Earth takes a temperature. That man,
it has its own way.
It produces life. Like it have to be living. If life produces within it, or if it consumes or even produces life itself, it do within both, within in and out, within up and down, you know what I'm saying, left or right. You know what I'm saying? And Eric Deep had a good question. He said, explain hot springs for us. Well, we have to understand hot springs aren't everywhere. Hot springs happen in the sense of a form of where it can recycle itself and keep the form of that hot water. However, when it forms or when it flows into other lakes, rivers, or anything else, the temperature change, right? So we have to understand that it's only condense or compress that temperature within that one spot. And you have those when you see springs, those are within higher mountains, right? So those are only specifically contained in one spot or compressed in one spot according to the place of where it's at or where the air is compressed or contained at. That was where only you would get springs. There would never be a spring beyond the valley, and you would just come across and be like, oh, well, damn, this is spring. I could just and it's gonna be warm. No, that's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So it have to be at a specific space, at a specific elevation as well, and a specific spot where it actually can contain and regulate and compress its own heat within to rejuvenate itself and contain and be remained as a spring.
Right, just like we sweat, the earth sweat.
Exactly.
Damn, man.
And the crazy thing is when you get hot in certain spots, right? When you sweat, you get hot in your brain, right? You sweat, you get hot under your arms, right? When you get sweat, you get hot, you get sweat on no homo under your nuts, right? This is reality, right? This is reality. We men, right? This is reality. So let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like we sweat over our arms, but we're not feeling that heat on the top of our arms, right? We're not feeling that shit on our biceps until the shit start forming and dripping down our biceps. We be like, oh shit. Or whatever may be covering our biceps, may be a long sleeve shirt. You see what I'm saying? So there may things that may be containing that heat, or maybe things that be forming that heat, or maybe forming that condensation to create some liquid calling sweat to drip down to the place that's causing some heat. But heat always start forming from one or a certain place containing within the body. Reasons why when you're cold or you're in cold conditions in winter places, they will tell you put each other hands under the armpits.
Or between your legs,
or sit on your hands because your ass still contains that heat as well. Remember your ass cheeks meat. You know what I'm saying? So you contain that heat. Reasons why that shit rhyme. I'm sorry, no homo.
You're right though, because
hell, bro.
Hey,
shout out to Raphael. Me Familiar's on the panel. What's going on, brother?
What's good,
Salute,
Poppy?
salute. What's up, everybody? Much
Hey,
love, much
Chris,
love.
talk about if we didn't have eyebrows and eyelashes, what'd have happened?
Oh,
we have eyelashes.
shit,
With,
man.
our eyeballs are dry out, ain't it?
Pretty much.
Oh no. He said eyelashes, not eyelids.
Eyelashes.
Yeah, we need
Eyelashes
eyelids.
and eyebrows.
It's
Eyebrows,
eyebrows,
yeah.
eyelashes is pretty much the same thing will pretty much happen, and our eyes will raise. What the thing is, our eyes will raise and form a reverse of compression and go outwards and really explode.
Or what about this? Hey, what about this also? The hair stops the impurities from entering our body.
No, you're right.
But for real, Chris,
I'm just saying, really,
hair stops the impurities from getting in our body. That's why we have hair on our nose, eyebrows, eyelashes.
Yeah. That keeps a lot of bacteria, a lot of stuff out of the body. Yeah, you're right.
Try to look serious. Try to look serious. Try to look serious for 5 minutes. Try to look serious for 5 minutes, and you just
your face gonna start hurting with that bullshit.
Right, you gonna start feeling all this air coming in within your eyes and shit. You're like, goddamn, my eyes breathing, nigga. What the fuck?
And you know what's crazy too, when you talked about the sweat, because it does multiple things for you. You know, not only that it cleans the pores, it opens the pores up and it cleans it out. But even if it's hot, right, and you start sweating, what happens when just a small little breeze comes through? It feels cold. The sweat actually cools the body as well, at the same time as it cleans it. So yeah, man, this is a perfect creation if you ask me, boy.
This is crazy, bro.
It's a perfect creation of one of both things, you know. Cause heat and cooling at the same time.
Yin and yang.
Yep, yin and yang. Yeah.
So we're water and fire.
There you go.
Of course. Don't you get hot and cold?
Yep.
And you don't have to, and I'm talking about between sickness times. You don't have to be sick to be cold or sick to be hot. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? You could wake up and feel hot and be like, oh shit, nigga, I'm just hot. I'm in these covers and shit. You know, maybe I got a fucking t-shirt on or some shit. You know, I got that shit on me. I need to take the shit off.
Shit. Yeah, your woman get hot all the time, don't it?
Yep. Or maybe that too. Or maybe I'm just saying, you know, without another body source, you know, just within itself, you know, because me, I'm a hot person. Like my body temperature is hot. So you know, like any show, like I sleep or cuddle with, like that shit don't happen for a long time because they pushing me off. Like, yo, nigga, you hot as fuck. Get the fuck off me.
Yeah, body heat is a motherfucker,
you know what I'm saying?
boy.
Yeah, it's a motherfucker, bro. Like so like, man, bro, like, man, I ain't even gonna go deep in that.
But that's another thing too. They also say to keep warm is you can hug somebody or you can be next to somebody because we draw heat. And that shit is true. That shit is real true, man.
That's crazy. That's just like you in a car in a hot summer, no AC, right? And the windows up, and you got a car full of people.
Oh, fuck that.
Nigga, y'all are the volcano.
Fuck that shit. Not in Cali, bro. Exactly. That's all volcano, man.
I get out and walk, nigga. Fuck
that. My Uber's here, man. Y'all nigga, I'm cool. I'm gonna step outside and wait for this month. I'm gonna wait for this motherfucker. You know, prior to this nigga coming, I'm waiting for this nigga to come out. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. Leave me the fuck alone. Y'all niggas go wherever y'all going. I'll meet y'all niggas there, bro. Like for real. Fuck all that shit, bro. It's not that serious, bro. It's not that serious. Over here in Cal, it's not that serious, bro. It's not that serious.
Right. I heard the weather was nice always year round out there.
Nice. What do you say is nice? Sun or pure sun? Which one is the difference? See, think about it. Sun or pure sun. It's a difference.
I don't think you want that pure sun.
I'm gonna let you know the difference and the time of the motherfucking season too, bro. Just let me know which one you want. Sun, pure sun. Which one you want, bro?
Damn.
Which one you want, bro? Come on.
Which one you want?
Which one you want? Come on, I'm gonna let you know.
Like, we don't got all day. That's how you say it.
Hey, the pure
pick
sun
one,
is in the
nigga. Pick
summertime.
one.
All right, check this out. In California, you get sun when it hits spring and the beginning of the summer, like middle June, right? Middle to the end of June. You get that other sun, that's just that pure sun that's just smashing on you when that July to fucking August weather hit. Like, nigga, it don't even have to be out. You can see that shit setting, and you be like, nigga, why are you still burning me, my nigga? And you think I'm bullshitting? People in Vegas suffer from this shit as well.
Damn. It feel like a magnifying glass or something. That what you mean by the pure sun?
Yep.
Magnifying, man, bro. I don't even know if a magnifying glass describes it. I think something way bigger.
A super magnifying glass.
A super, bro. Like somebody like is literally holding something that's very microscopic to fucking burn us with this goddamn piece of glass or the so-called firmament that we got there above us. This shit is motherfucking. This is bullshit, bro. Like, no, it's not fair.
But that's just like that Georgia heat, man. When it get hot down this motherfucker, when it get in the 90s, only relief we got is the trees and a little bit of wind.
Right. hey, that Georgia heat, that Georgia heat is some shit. But bro, all I gotta say is, man, take a trip out to Texas, bro.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I just say take a trip out to Texas only cause that motherfucking daytime heat, bro. That shit it have nothing on the nighttime heat. My
I don't
nigga.
fuck with Texas.
The nighttime heat will fuck you up worse than the motherfucking daytime heat.
Yep, especially in Dallas.
I am not fucking. Thank you. That's what
My bad, Chris.
Fucking with it, bro. I am not. No,
I
no,
just
no,
had to
no.
get that out.
No, because we gotta understand these are two different areas, right? So you right in that area, you know, I agree. Like I said, I agree with that in that area because I lived in that area as well. So I agree with that, you know what I'm saying? But check this out. Let's move a little bit over to the Midwest side, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about this heat that's motherfucking drastic in the daytime and even more drastic at night. This shit, bro.
Man,
bro,
as soon as you walk outside after you take a shower, you sweat.
This nigga said walk outside, nigga. I did that once and I've never done that again. I've never done that again. Nah, I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. Texas got some other type of heat that I really don't want to fuck with. Like if somebody like, oh, where do you want to move? Texas would not be one of them.
Axe bronze flat power. Louisiana feel like a hot, wet, soaking wet blanket thrown on top of you.
Oh man, and that's crazy because, bro, we try to in the South, like in South Carolina and shit, North Carolina, when we have like a cold or the flu or something, this is what we do to get rid of, you know, the cold or the flu. You know what I'm saying? We put a blanket on us, you know, we try, so we know how hot that shit get. Man, if that shit is like regular heat, I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. I don't want to come to your place. Now, I'll visit for a weekend, but that's about it, bro. I'm not talking about like I'm trying to come there and visit for a week. I'm not trying to see your shit for a month. Nah, bro, that's too much, bro. That's too much.
Right. Hey, Chris, dig this. When I was stationed over in Germany during the winter, it would hit minus 20, minus 30 degrees and shit.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Don't, man, tell me about it, bro.
Did you go outside or you stayed in?
We lived in the woods, nigga.
You lived in the woods? It was in the woods, nigga. What are you talking about, bro? He was outside the whole fucking time.
That is crazy.
Hey JJ, you never heard of the Black Forest?
Yeah, you told me about it.
Yeah, I lived in that motherfucker.
That's what
That's insane, man. I know y'all had to keep that fire going, keep it going like non-stop. Like
that's if they let you build the fire.
Exactly. Fire
That's
gave
if they
away
let
position.
you build the fire.
Exactly. Shit, you had the extreme cold weather gear. That's what you had.
Right.
You had like 4 pair of socks, some pantyhose, all kinds of shit.
Yep. And if you ain't go to the PX and get your motherfucking hand warmers, your feet warm, your toe warmers or whatever, shit, you assed out, my nigga. Like,
damn, you say you assed out.
yeah, you assed out, nigga. Don't give a fuck, nigga. No, they care about their mission more than anything. You up,
Chris,
you up to be for the mission. Fuck that.
What if somebody
man.
say, let me borrow yours? You're gonna be like, nigga.
Fuck no, nigga. You should have went to the PX and got your own, my nigga.
Yeah.
and bro, not even that. Check this out.
Oh, shit.
Check this out. If I got an extra pair, hey, okay, I got an extra pair, but you gotta compensate me now, my nigga. Nigga, it's freezing. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm good. You not good, and you trying to get good, nigga. And I'm trying to get too good too, nigga. Where the money at, motherfucker? Point blank. Where the money at? Get that shit to me. All right, bam. You got your hand warmers. Leave me the fuck alone.
Damn.
No, it's cutthroat, bro. It's cutthroat, bro. You think it's only cold in New York? It's only cold in Cali. It's only cold in Kansas. It's only cold in Chicago. It's only cold in Michigan. No, bro. It's cold in War too. Niggas don't give a fuck, bro. The only time niggas really give a fuck is when them gunfires start fucking going off and them bombs start going off. When that shit start going, them RPGs start coming. Oh no, nigga, you better unite. You better get that. No, you better be like, hey, nigga, you need some hand warmers right now.
Right, don't cry now, nigga. Don't cry now.
No, niggas will be very nice. Nigga, is your trigger finger motherfucking goddamn frostbite or what? Niggas like, no, I don't know, but like, no, nigga, you need these. Go ahead. Yeah, no, niggas be very generous at that point. You think, bro, let them know,
man. Real life situations.
That shit come, bro. Bro. I seen a fucking white boy damn near almost get his dick shot off, bro. I felt compassion to this nigga and fucking start pointing my weapon at the dude that shot him.
Damn.
Like, bro, like, what the fuck? That's only because I knew the dude. But I mean, me knowing what's going on, the drill sergeant shit had everything, handled and shit,
Right.
But it still didn't take away my instincts. You know what I'm saying? I'm recognizing my instinct, my natural instincts. My natural instincts was like, yo, hold on, that's the homie.
Right. How you just gonna try to shoot this man nuts off?
Oh, I know why. It was a stripper.
Damn.
But it was some white boy fucking stripper shit. People don't know that, this shit is a game, man. And people don't know that it's a lot of shit that people fall under. You start getting that money, because you start getting a little bit of money when you in basic and AIT. You don't even realize that shit, especially if you come in with bonus and if you come in with rank. Oh man, you don't know. You feel like you're on top of the world. As soon as you get to your motherfucking duty station, all you gonna hit is that fucking strip club. You think I'm fucking lying? Nigga, all you gonna hit is that fucking strip club, bro. All you gonna do is flex. Picked one of the baddest strippers. She gonna play you for a good motherfucking 10 fucking 15 stacks. And you gonna be mad at everybody around you besides your goddamn self and that goddamn shorty. You still gonna be begging the shorty to come back and see you while you arguing with your own homies.
Damn.
That's how deep the game is, bro. I see it. I handle the paperwork, bro. This shit go deep, bro. I seen so many situations where it went to baby mama situations, bro. It get deep, man. Motherfuckers don't understand, bro. This is real.
They call them war babies, right?
Man, I don't care what they call them. All I know is I got a whole bunch of them under the same motherfucking goddamn paperwork, bro. And the only thing that changes is the situation.
That's what they
The only
call them,
thing,
JJ. War
yep,
babies.
the only difference is, bro, is the magnitude of the situation. That's the only difference is. You got to understand the only difference is of the velocity of 12 soldier situation. That's a problem, bro. That's a problem. You got 12 soldiers going through damn near almost the same situation, but it's a little bit different. It's a little bit tweaked differently. However, it still fall under the same umbrella. It's nothing different. Bro, man, I'm telling you, man, the shit is real. Go ahead, big bro. My bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say, damn, I done forgot what I was gonna say. Go ahead, man. My bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, shit is crazy. I mean, and a lot of people think like a lot of the shit that in the military is goddamn is just pretty much fucking A1. Man, you got so much fraudulent shit that's going on out there, man. Y'all don't even know. Y'all think that the pharmaceutical fucking corporations just fucked up out here? Oh, how do y'all think the people was damn near get? Man, let me shut the fuck up, man.
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say real quick. Just like everywhere where we had war at in other countries, motherfucking blacks went over there and impregnated the motherfucking people, and that's how you came out with the war babies.
Right.
Like Germany, when I was over in Germany, I seen a lot of mixed Germans because basically when the motherfucker was stationed there, got him a little side piece. For the 2 years that he was there, when it was time to leave, he either married the bitch or dropped her like a sack of rocks.
Ooh.
He said, "I'm going back to America, baby. Sorry."
Finish his goddamn shit at the end of his motherfucking goddamn his contract, getting out on a motherfucking goddamn nice shit with a nice motherfucking pension, nice little motherfucking goddamn retirement, and a nice medical, and he good. The fuck you think he gotta go back home? The fuck?
That's like when I seen, they call it 50 Mark Park or the red light district over
the
that
red light,
motherfucker.
The red light
red
district.
light district
We
is
talked
like
about
going
that
to a
before.
mall shopping.
We talked about that before.
It's pussy laying all around, all kinds of pussy.
Any type of pussy, whatever type of pussy displayed in fucking windows like fucking Barbie boxes, all for you all throughout the motherfucking day and night. It don't stop. You think we fucking playing? Think we fucking playing? You think we fucking playing?
You see German and Russian, French and African, all kinds of shit.
Short, tall, midget,
Switzerland, all kinds of motherfucking women over there, motherfucker.
Clean, dirty. Yes, I said dirty. Yes, you even got different types of dirty. That's how deep it go. Y'all don't understand, bro. Y'all don't understand.
He said clean, dirty. Damn.
No, I'm saying you got different dirty. You got clean dirty and you got bad dirty, bro.
Damn.
Exactly.
You think I'm bullshit?
Think this. When you look,
bullshit, bro.
There, man, water was on a limit. So motherfuckers really could only bathe once a week. So that's what he talk about, clean dirty.
Dang.
Thank you. Thank you.
I believe you. I believe. My mama told me that my grandfather that was in the Vietnam War, she says possibly that you might have aunts and uncles out there. Because my grandfather was impregnating them Vietnamese women while he was in war.
Exactly.
A lot of us were. Well, so-called a lot of us was, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I had me a Nigerian John when I was in Germany. I didn't want to fuck with the white girl, so I got me an African John. I almost married her.
Upon the situations that I visited Germany or the Netherlands, I was upon visitation of enjoying the observations of the different lands of the eastern part of the world I have been through. So I wasn't there on the party sense, but of course I've seen quite a bit of things throughout the time that I was there. However, that wasn't my goddamn task. So I didn't flee into the bullshit. So I saw what I saw and I left it at there like it was Vegas. So what stays in Vegas, you know, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So what happened in Germany stays in Germany, mate. That's all I'm saying.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, you do. Don't act like you goddamn going through a frenzy, mate.
Damn.
Not an idiot. Don't do me like that.
Pictures, I had some of the best hash that came out of Germany. When I was over Germany, I couldn't find weed, but you could find hell of a hash.
It's
And they
hard.
Damn,
got-
he said he couldn't find no weed. Damn.
But you could find hell of a hash.
Hash is good.
Hash.
Exactly.
Yup. No,
Hash is good as
found
hell.
hash by the pound, but couldn't find one stick of marijuana.
I found weed being legal in over there in the Netherlands before I experienced weed being legal in the motherfucking goddamn California. So when I went over to the Netherlands, I had to go to the bars to experience some things because I didn't have a fucking connect. Because why? When I goddamn established this goddamn trip, I had a fucking goddamn group of people that I goddamn playing the shit with. But when it comes down to the fucking goddamn trip, obviously I'm the only one who took care of my shit. So I ended up taking the trip by my goddamn self. So I didn't have no connects. I have anything, and I didn't know. So that's what led me to, you know, just do whatever I did. And I just talked to people around there, you know, ask them certain questions or whatever and shit, And even some people that, you know, toured, you know, across from, you know, coming to the Americas as well, talk to them, you know, and a lot of people helped me with a lot of other things as well. Shit was cool. You know what I'm saying? But you know, as far as like I didn't get the weed experience that I thought I should have fucking experienced. Like you can experience more of that in California more than in motherfucking goddamn Netherlands. Like if you want to go there for hash, okay, well yeah. Go there for the hash bars and shit, because they got hash bars. They actually got hash bars.
That's nice.
You know what I'm saying? They got weed bars, they got hash bars, but it's majority hash at this point now. It used to be weed bars, but the thing is, at the point where when they started the whole thing, a lot of people was being super not becoming, but they was high upon leaving the restaurant or you know the cafe. So it drawed a little problem you know, with the law and stuff. So they drew rules. So when you go to a hash bar out there in the Netherlands, you would get and just depending what bar you go to, you would receive like let's just say you go to a spot that smokes and smokes hash or whatever the case may be. You can actually buy a roll up or roll up joint that's 30% tobacco and 70% weed, because they won't give you a full weed joint anymore. And that happened since the time that I was out there, and that was 2006.
And know what I was gonna tell them about, Chris? How the beer hot out there. They drink their beer hot.
Oh yeah, hot. Yeah, hot.
Warm beer.
Hey, you know
Warm,
what they call that
and they liquor. Their liquor, their wine. Yep.
You know what they call that in Texas and Louisiana? That hot beer, that hot pissy beer.
I don't know about that pissy beer, but I know about hot beer.
Yeah, they beer be strong. I mean, strong.
No, like they crack a joke and say, "Man, I'm drinking on that hot pissy beer because it's hot as piss."
No, I get it. I just don't joke
Right.
about it because you know it.
It looks like piss, right?
But that's how they serve it over there. They serve their beer hot, warm.
Yeah, they serve it hot. Yeah.
Damn, man, no ice. Man, they gonna keep drinking it because they gonna stay thirsty.
Oh yeah.
If the beer is hot, they gonna keep drinking it.
See, but you got to remember, their beer is like 12, 13% alcohol, where where our beer is only like 2 or 3%. They
Oh, that's
beer
that
is a
malt
lot
liquor.
stronger, man.
That's that
Look it
malt
up.
liquor then.
Look it up.
Damn, I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah,
Sound like it's stronger than malt liquor.
hey, way stronger.
Damn. Is it stronger than that 211 Steel Reserve?
Probably on that level right there. Like that Bear
Damn.
Fest that they have over that bitch, man.
Yeah.
Pass the fuck out somewhere, shit, from drinking so much. Anywhere.
So you basically gotta have like 1 cup and that's it. And
1
sip
or
on it
2,
for
and that's it. You fucked
right.
up.
Damn. You
And they
fucked up
use
after 2
they use
cups.
the big mugs, the giant mugs. Not
Right.
the little glass like they do here. They use the big mugs, the old antique Johns.
So they making a beer through a brewery.
A pint. You want a pint? I'll pour you a pint.
Yeah, I mean they pints big.
Damn.
Yeah, man. Difference in cultures.
So it's basically they know the beer is strong and they like it like that.
Yeah,
Because that's their culture.
that's their culture. Strong ass beers like the Jamaicans known for that red stripe shit. It's like 2 times stronger than a red stripe.
Who was y'all talking about? Who was y'all talking about before? Was y'all talking about Jamaicans the whole time?
Nah, we was talking about the German beer.
Oh,
right. How strong it was.
The
okay.
strength of that German beer.
German beer kind of strong. That's all right. It's all right.
The IPAs is where it's at.
That's where it's at right there. All I know is this goddamn European beer that's over here, that motherfucker be goddamn drinking this goddamn that came from Britain is goddamn watered motherfucking down.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear nothing about no goddamn Budweiser, Blue Ribbon. I don't want to hear nothing about no fucking Coors, no motherfucking Michelob, no goddamn.
That's what I'm saying. That's piss
Did I
water
say
right there
Budweiser,
compared to
Bud
German
Light,
beer.
any of that? All those watered down bullshit ass motherfuckers, Coronas, Modelos. Modelos, alright, but I ain't gonna go too much crazy on them. Because that they ain't brewed by them, so by the Europeans, so I can't really.
Hey, what's that dark beer that they be drinking? I forget the name of it.
Oh, you talk about Guinness.
Guinness.
Yeah, Guinness. Yeah.
Yeah, Guinness will get you lit.
I don't drink that, so I don't know.
Nasty as fuck.
That sound like whiskey mixed with beer. You saying the beer is that dark?
Basically, that's what it is. Basically, a lot of they beers got a shot of liquor in that shit.
Ooh.
So you're getting a beer with a shot.
Damn, man. I know it'd be bar fights out there in Europe.
Hell yeah.
They stay in them bar fights.
See, but the thing about it, you don't want to start no bar fight out there because there's no police brutality over in them countries. They can just kick your ass and throw you in the cell.
Yeah, especially if you ain't really complying or you just acting up and belligerent because you drunk or whatever. Nigga, they could do some shit to you and you don't even realize it, bro. It's like over there, nigga, you better shut the fuck up and comply, nigga.
you can look it up. There's no such thing.
You can lose your life by not complying in one night of getting booked, my nigga. Like, I'm for real. You just was about to get booked and your ass just didn't comply, and now these niggas chopping your fucking head off. Nigga, that's your fault, bro. That's your fault. You think I'm blind? All right.
That's crazy.
They police is called Polar's Eye over there. Polar's Eye.
This motherfucking country is soft. Take your ass somewhere else and act the fuck up and see what kind of jail time you get for a week. You think y'all nigga, man, bro, man, see? Man, I tell y'all, I keep telling y'all about travel. Go to places. See what's going
Shit,
on. See what's going
most
on. Y'all think over here, y'all got a good man, bro. Go
See,
somewhere else and get your ass motherfucking locked up. Get your ass booked for a night. You think that should be the worst goddamn night of being in this jail system in your life? You'll come back here like, oh, this white man's jail is
oh, you
nothing
did pass.
compared to
You
where I've been.
Hey, did y'all hear about the story months ago about this guy, this black guy from America that died in Venezuela for traveling there and trying to live there? I think it's in one of them South American countries. I think it was Venezuela, I think, or somewhere in northern South America. I don't know if it's Colombia, but they killed him. He was trying to start a restaurant out there. He was trying to do real estate out there, and they killed him. Some dudes drove up on him on a motorcycle just because of his skin color.
Nah, they killed him because he didn't pay the boss permission to sell real estate in that area.
And they put a hit on him.
He didn't pay the head honcho there.
Oh. Leo broke that shit down.
Gotta pay them taxes.
Shit, son.
You go to the wrong country, they may be your last. You got to know which country to travel to, but even a peaceful country can. You
gotta know what country you gotta travel to, bitch. Just know when you get there, you gotta pay some.
Man,
shit, South America was known for taking motherfuckers hostage that had a couple dollars.
You gotta pay some.
Known for that shit.
Chris, keep throwing it. You gotta pay some.
You gotta pay some. You know what I'm saying?
He just reinforcing what I said. That's all he told.
Hey, check this out. These motherfuckers, charged to bring slaves. Oh, hold on. Let me. These niggas charged to bring so-called unquote slaves over here, y'all. It was on a motherfucking itinerary. Oh man, y'all get what I'm telling. Oh my god, don't flights revolve within itineraries. Don't boat trips revolve within itineraries. I mean, somebody had to buy some type of ticket to get. Oh man, y'all, these motherfuckers pay for their own, not pay for their own. These niggas benefit off their own people from sailing over here.
Like you said, they benefited off of everything, not just trade. Everything. They was trading everything. Everything.
You didn't say everything. You said everything.
Everything from fucking gold, silver to women to fucking pearls,
seasoning
to, women, to boys. They was
seasoning.
Damn, that nigga said boys. God damn.
Seasoning was getting weighed just like gold. So you know what I'm saying? So
herbs, spices, you name it. They was.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, herbs, spices was getting weighed just like gold. It was equivalent to gold. So whatever gold was worth was what your seasonings and spices was worth as well. Look it up. Look it up. Imagine. Look it up.
Right, because if they didn't trade, they wouldn't be able to get flavor in their food.
They still don't know about flavor in their food to this day.
They just want to control it.
Motherfuckers don't learn shit, man.
They just want to own it, but still don't. Man, that's crazy.
They want to be us with no flavor. Player.
I like how you said that.
Just bullshit.
Us with no flavor, nigga. What's your fucking problem, nigga?
Straight bullshit. Understand this bullshit, you be alright. But it's bullshit.
How much blood you think they took from you throughout your lifetime?
None.
Is that a good question? Cause
They
I got a
take,
lot of blood
they,
taken from me, man.
they ain't take no blood from me.
I'm talking about in the past, like when I was a kid, a military, shit like that.
You thought I was talking about something different. Like I said, they ain't taking no blood from me. No, I'm playing. I did get some blood taken away from me during school at two times of grade school.
Right. What you think they do to our blood?
They test it.
Go back and test it. Man, stop
Yeah.
answering my question for me, big bro. God damn, you talking
My
to
bad,
me?
man.
I'm telling. God damn.
I just try to give you a break. That's all. You know I don't talk that often.
Nah, you good. Go ahead, bro. If you want to say something, go ahead. You good.
Nah, go ahead, man. Hey, Chris, I want to sneaky cut you off real next time.
Nah, it's cool. I was gonna say the same thing. They gather it together and they test it. You know, they run a simile of different tests according to the blood groups and how they correspond within what kind of test that they're testing. You know what I'm saying? And they put some of the blood groups together in case you have some type of blood groups that have an A and B together as well, or O, or O positive or something, or something that or something that's maybe with RH or whatever. So they have those other similes as well that they're testing as well. So I think they just testing all different blood groups and stuff when they do different tests and stuff like that.
Yeah, because what I was gonna say, I stopped giving them blood about 2 years ago because basically they were testing for cancer for me, see if I had cancer, and I was cancer free, so
That's
that's why I
good.
was willing to, the prostate thing and all the other, jobs they take for when you turn 50 plus.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I was mainly checking to see if I had any cancers, which I don't.
That's
No
good.
cancer in my body.
That's what's up, man.
That's what's up.
But
Well,
yeah, they do like to take blood, piss,
mm-hmm.
and your stools. They sample and run tests on all that shit, man.
I haven't moved to that section yet, but I
It's
do.
coming soon. Don't worry about
I
it.
do know that they do like to take, stools and stuff. So,
Oh my god.
but I'm not there yet. However, I'm not that far from there. So, at some point they're gonna be asking me for the same thing, which is up to me to comply, yay or nay. And at that point, majority of the time, I probably wouldn't because I'm just not really seeing any good results from this hospital, So
Right.
we'll see what happens. I'll keep
Hey,
everybody.
hey, y'all remember when y'all was a kid, y'all had to turn your head and cough?
Yes.
That shit used to feel violated like shit. I'm like, damn, they gonna grab my balls and shit. Just poke his fingers in my nuts and shit.
Excuse, excuse me, head ass, goddamn. I didn't mean to let that out, head ass, goddamn. They got pulled by accident, head ass. Oh, that shit stank, head ass. Goddamn. Well, that came out because I can't laugh, head ass. Get the fuck out of here.
Damn.
I just playing. I'm sorry, man. I had to go in on you, like, what? Head ass. I'm just playing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All love. All love.
I seen a lot of people up here earlier. I guess their signal failed or they got to charge their phones and laptops up.
I mean, that's cool. I mean, man, to be honest, we damn near almost been doing 4 hours. We about to come up to a point. We about to digress on. You know what I'm saying? Fly day, fly away. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Flyday, the highway. You already know how we doing.
Yeah,
Traffic and
I dropped the
traffic.
link. I dropped the link in the private. I want y'all to check it out when y'all get a chance.
Oh yeah, I had thumbs it up so I can look at it.
But
It's just proving everything y'all was saying about you can't go past 200 years.
That's what's up. Definitely look at that.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. But peace and salute to everyone. I'm out of here. Much love to you, Chris. Much love to Leo and Balanced Truth and everyone in the panel. Sorry about the brain fart earlier. I was stuttering a lot.
Why are you apologizing?
I don't know, man. It's just part of my personality. It's just part of my personality, bro.
Got you.
Yeah, have a good night, my brother.
You too, y'all too, man. Peace.
Yeah, much love and respect to everybody. You know what I mean?
Peace.
Be safe, protect your energy, and have a good night. Peace. Thanks, Chris.
Peace, love.
Peace, balance, truth. Much love and respect to the chat.
No problem, bro. Peace.
And hit that like button on the way out. My bad.
Will do. Peace, love, and light. Until the next time. Thanks for letting me come up, Chris. Always a pleasure.
Anytime, bro. You know, you're always welcome, man. Salute. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you, family. Dope build. Dope Flyday highway. You know what I'm saying? High day highway. Any way you want to put it, we vibrating high, rise above all occasions, staying out them loops. You already know how we do. To the TSL for life, to the family in the chat. Appreciate y'all for keeping the chat live, keeping the chat hot. You know, chatty patty, you know, hashtag chatty patties all day. You know what I'm saying? Hashtag salute chatty patties. You know what I'm saying? Keep it like that. And shout out to my peoples, my fam that came on the panel to build with me. You know what I'm saying? To build on these dope topics. It's great discussions. So make sure y'all share the build and, you know, have people look at the build, see what kind of information we giving, you know what I'm saying? We got some more people up here. That being said, love yourself, love everyone, take care of yourself, take care of everyone, protect your energy, protect everyone's energy. Drink your water, eat your food, your fruit, your vegetables. Please dazzle your food with the seasonings. Imagine seasoning dazzle your food with them goddamn seasonings. Make sure, because you know, medication's elevation. Last and foremost, break those loops, family. Rise above all occasions. This is the Smokers Lounge. I am your host, Chris Cyphers. We are sponsored by the Executive Session. Salute to the fam. Thanks for the pack. We are out. Till next time, I see y'all, fam. Much love.